What it do. Alright. Here we go, Steph. We're going to read this article because Eric EK wants me to read this article about the Egyptian Giza pyramids. They found some new shit down. So we got to read about it. Researchers claim they discovered a legendary hall of Amenti in a vast city beneath Egypt's Pyramid of Giza. A wild theory has been perplexed archaeologists experts who dismiss the claims as fake news. Okay. Italian and Scottish scientists studying the pyramid of Khafre said the groundbreaking study has redefined the boundaries of satellite data analysis and archaeological exploration, according to the spokesman Nicole Sicolo, aptly named the Khafre project. Corrado Malgana from Italy, University of Pisa, and Filippo Biondi of the University of Strathclyde in Scotland led the expedition to discover the Pyramid of Giza's plateau, second largest pyramid. Scientists say they located 5 small room like structures inside the pyramid using synthetic aperture radar SAR technology. One structure contained a sarcophagus mistakenly thought to be the pharaoh's tomb, the team said in a press release. The group claims that the 5 structures previously unknown before the images were found in the center of the pyramid. The newly discovered structures are connected to a pathway that leads below the surface and are believed to expose hidden rooms as well and wells under the 45-year-old wonder of the world. Electromagnetic signals were turned into phonic data that unveiled larger infrastructures leading down thousands of feet under the ground. The 8 large vertical structures, theorized to be wells or shafts, are thought to extend over 6,500 feet across and 2,000 feet below the ground. Good luck. Good luck, buddy. Researchers didn't reveal the use of the larger structure that stretched below ground zero, but planned for further analysis and possible excavation to verify the artificial nature of the structures. The project used 2 satellite 420 miles up, hey girl, into space to send down radar signals that photographed the pyramids, according to the Daily Mail. Data was compiled into images to create a rough copy of 8 wells. Show different feedback. Okay. The group used the data to make a 3D model estimating what it believes to be hidden from the world's eye. When we magnify the images in the future, we will reveal that beneath it lies.
Mom said I could stay up till 10. I forgot.
Yeah, so you didn't do what you're supposed to do. Go.
I forgot.
Trying to argue.
I wasn't even arguing.
Now you are. I'm not arguing as he argues. Skepticism and accusations that the study was a hoax arose when the project did not publish the information with any peer review. Oh, so it's most likely bullshit. I have to tell EK this. Because if you don't send it to peer review, then it's probably not true. That's kind of the rule. They all go to rhyme. Dr. Zaha Hawass, a renowned archaeologist in Egypt's former minister of antiquities, promptly called the claims completely wrong and fake news. Makes sense now. The claims of radar inside the pyramid is false, and the techniques employed are neither scientifically proven nor validated, he told the Nationals. One researcher at the University of Denver said the claims were exaggerated as the technology is not advanced enough to create such images. Radar expert Lawrence Conyers said that the likelihood that the 5 smaller structures found well below the surface may be because of a history of the area. Conyers said that the land was sacred to the ancient civilization even before the pyramids were constructed according to the Daily Mail. The wild claims are contributed to a growth interest in the possibility of the discovery of ancient texts and other resources from Egypt's myth. Sorry, Eric. It's probably bullshit. It's kind of like your chariot shit. He always says me this shit. Oh no. Where's Eric's shit? I gotta text this motherfucker. We'll see what he says. Which party freed the slaves? Oh. Which party? When did they switch parties? I can't remember. I can't remember. Of course I do. It's like this. Started in the 20s and went all the way to the 60s. I know, so funny. White House inadvertently texts top secret Yemen plans to journalists. Senior members of Donald Trump's cabinet have been involved in a serious security breach while discussing secret military plans for a recent U.S. attacks on the Houthis armed group in Yemen. In an extraordinary blunder, key figures in the Trump administration, including J.D. Vance, Pete Hegseth, Marco Rubio, and Tulsi Gabbard, used the commercial chat app Signal to convey and discuss plans, while also including prominent journalists in the group. The Signal is not approved by the United States government for sharing sensitive... Oh, wow. So he basically just did what Hillary and all these people complain about. It's so funny. It's always horrible when someone else does it, but when I do it, it's not that bad. Others in the chat were Stephen Miller, Susie Wills, and Steve Witkoff. Ooh. The breach was revealed in an article published on Monday by Jeffrey Goldberg, the editor of The Atlantic magazine, who discovered that he had been included in the Signal chat called Houthi PC Small Group, and realizing that 18 other members of the group, including Trump cabinet members. In his account, Goldberg said that he removed sensitive material from his account, including the identity of the senior CIA officer and current operational details. Oh, man. So funny. The threat is demonstrating of the deep and thoughtful policy coordination between senior officials. The ongoing success of the Houthi operation demonstrates that there is no threats to troops or national security, he added. Trump told reporters at the White House that he was unaware of the incident. I don't know anything about it. I'm not a big fan of the Atlantic. Yeah, you fucking sending them goddamn all your secret plans because you're a retard. Who would have thought? The White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt later released a statement saying President Trump continues to have the utmost confidence in his national security team, including National Security Advisor Mike Waltz. Yeah, I bet. Man. What a fool. What a fool. Steps down. Venezuelans deported last week include 8 women who were returned to U.S. court filings, say. The 2 plane loads of alleged Venezuelan gang members who were deported to El Salvador last week included 8 female detainees who were later returned to the United States, according to a sworn declaration filed on Monday. A Venezuelan woman identified as SZRFR described in a sworn declaration how she was transferred to a detention center in El Paso, Texas, last week before being sent to El Salvador last Saturday along with 7 other Venezuelan women. I asked where we were going, and we were told that we were going to Venezuela, the Venezuelan woman said in the filing. Several other people on the plane told me that they were in immigration proceedings and waiting to hear court hearings in immigration court. So fucking sad. No due process is kicking people out. The woman said that all the detainees, including women, were arm and leg shackled the entire time, including when they landed in another country for several hours while the plane refueled. Oh, weren't they talking about we can't turn the plane around because we got to refuel? Oh, they refueled in a different country and just kept going instead of going back like the judge said. Huh. More just open, blatant fucking disobedience. According to the woman, officials asked the detained men to sign a document they didn't want to. Yeah, the government officials were pushing them to sign the documents and threatening them, the woman said. I heard them discussing the documents and they were about the men admitting that they were members of Trinidad Aragua, the Venezuelan gang whose criminal activities prompted Trump to invoke the illegal Alien Enemies Act to deport members with little to no due process. During a hearing Monday before the Supreme Court of Appeals, the D.C. Circuit Court, an attorney of the ACLU said that the organization plans to file the document that migrant detainees signed before they were sent off to El Salvador. We put this into the district court, the piece of paper that individuals are getting that specifically says you're not entitled to review, Lee Gallerant, the attorney of the ACLU, said. ABC News reached out to ICE. Representatives of ICE did not immediately respond to requests. No shit, because they don't admit they're fucking doing illegal shit. Who would have thought? U.S. District Judge James Bosberg issued a restraining order last Saturday to temporarily block such deportations, leading Justice Department attorneys to challenge his order before the U.S. Court of Appeals. An official with the United States Immigration Customs ICE last week acknowledged in a sworn declaration that many of the non-citizens deported last week under the Alien Enemies Act did not have criminal records in the United States. Administration officials had not been clear about the evidence they have showed, aka they have no evidence and they have no criminal records. So again, why are you sending them to the worst fucking jail in the goddamn world? In her declaration filed Monday, SZFR said that after they landed in El Salvador, the women remained on the plane after the men got off. The remaining women asked, "What's happening to us?" The woman said in the declaration. I was told that the president of El Salvador would not accept women. I was also told that they would be going back to detentions in the United States. According to SZFR, she was returned to the United States in the middle of the night. In a separate sworn declaration, a Nicaraguan migrant said he was also returned to the United States after being on one of the planes that landed in El Salvador. I overheard a Salvadorian official tell the ICE officer that the Salvadorian government would not detain someone from another Central American country because of the conflict it would cause, the Nicaraguan man said in the declaration. I also heard him say that they would not receive any females because the prison was not for females and females were not mentioned in the agreement. We don't take bitches. We just want the men that can work. The Nicaraguan migrant, who was not named, said he was forcibly removed from the plane when it landed on El Salvador and asked questions about his citizenship. Everyone was scared, and some people had to forcibly remove from the plane, he said. What a weird way to end the article. Yeah, but fucking stupid. Why? Again, with all this with no due process. So fucking crazy. Oh my god. Okay. through it. I'll just fucking tag on the video, the one. No, not that. Gotta go to Mr. Beat. And if she wants to fucking read it, let's see here. Oh, not news. I'm gonna go to here. God, can I just find what I want? I hate when I can't find what I want. Oh, here's a big paper. If she wants to read a big paper, here you go. It's 30 pages. There you go. And somehow this paper from this college is gonna be wrong, and the college professor that does this, he's gonna be wrong too. Don't worry. Somehow, some way. Don't worry. I can give you all the information. Somehow, it's still wrong. You just don't understand. Okay. I bet that's the way it is, huh? It's gonna be funny. I've never seen evidence of the party swap. Oh, okay. I bet not. I bet not. Let's see what other news is going on here in this world today. Trump going after law firms. Who would have thought? They work pro bono against me, therefore they're evil. It'd be funny if it wasn't fucking super illegal and horrible. Huh. Greenland leader says U.S. officials' visit is highly aggressive. Trump says it's friendliness, not provocation. Oh, I bet. Let's see here. A little 4-minute read. Greenland's prime minister said that a planned visit to the island by U.S. officials included Second Lady Yusha Vance is highly aggressive, plunging relations to a new low after President Trump vowed to annex the autonomous Danish territory. No shit. They don't want to be a part of America. Nobody wants to be a part of America, especially with Trump running the fucking helm. Nobody wants to be here. But despite the backlash, Trump has insisted the visit is about friendliness, not provocation, and claims the United States team was invited. I bet. Vance, the wife of J.D. Vance, will travel to Greenland this week to watch the island's national dog sled race and celebrate Greenlandic culture and unity, according to a statement from the White House. Culture? Since when do we care about anybody else's culture? That's fucking new. And it's funny, they said the brown skinned girl to fucking go do it. Funny. National Security Advisor Mike Waltz was also expected to visit the territory this week, according to a source similar to the trip. Greenland Prime Minister Moot B. Edig called the U.S. delegation trip to the island highly aggressive in an interview with Greenlandic newspaper Sermisqua on Sunday and raised particular objection to Waltz's visit. What is the National Security Advisor doing in Greenland? The only purpose is to demonstrate power over us, Egdid said. His mere presence in Greenland will no doubt fuel Americans believe that Trump's mission and the pressure will increase. Jesus. Trump claimed on Monday that people of Greenland have responded warmly to the United States' recent interest in the territory. They're calling us. They're not calling them, and we were invited over there, he said. We're dealing with a lot of people from Greenland that would like to see something happen with respect to them being properly protected and properly taken care of, Trump told reporters. It's funny. Nobody, like, seriously, let me look here. When do you think the last, I bet Greenland's never been in a war, or never had a fight. Last time Greenland was in a conflict. Let's see here. When was the last time? World War II? Okay. History, Greenland is a history. No, not that, not that, not that, not that. So the Cold War, maybe? Even then, it's not like a war. During the Cold War, it was a strategic importance controlled by parts between the Soviet Union and the Atlantic, and blah, blah, blah. Just saying, yeah, they don't get in fucking fights. Yeah, so they were in World War II. So the last time they were in war was World War II. And we're acting like they need us for security. Security. Even though, again, we trade with these people. We have a base there. We do shit there, and they give us deals on all this shit. So why the fuck are we fucking with them? I think Greenland is going to be something that maybe is in our future, Trump added. And you wonder why they don't want you there. The president said he believes Secretary Marco Rubio would be traveling to Greenland too. Trump's idea to annex Greenland has thrown an international spotlight on the territory, which holds vast stores of rare earth minerals critical for high-tech industries, and has raised questions about the island's future security as the United States, Russia, or China vie for the influence of the Arctic. Trump has repeatedly expressed interest in the United States taking the island by force or economic coercion, even as Denmark and Greenland have firmly rejected the idea. Yep, he just wants to go back to taking over countries. This is so fucking crazy. Might makes right. Might makes right. I think we're going to get it one way or another, he said during his remarks to the joint sessions at Congress earlier this month. Egid, who was pushed for Greenland's independence from Denmark, said Greenlanders' efforts to be diplomatic just bounces off Trump's and his administration in their mission to own and control Greenland. Egid, ruling left-wing party, La Nuit Attaquatigis, was defeated in parliamentary elections earlier this month, but has remained prime minister until the new governing coalition is formed. Jen Frederick Nielsen, who was likely to be Greenland's next leader after his party won the election, said the timing of the United States visit shows a lack of respect. The fact that the Americans know very well that we are still in negotiation situation and that the municipal elections have not yet concluded, they still capitalize on the moment to come to Greenland once again, which shows a lack of respect for the Greenlandic population, Nielsen says. No shit. If anybody thinks Trump has fucking any respect for them, they're fucking just silly. White House presented Vance's visit as a cultural one, and said the second lady will travel to Greenland with her son and the United States delegation to visit historical sites, learning about the Greenlandic heritage, and attend the Evanik Quismusero Greenlandic National Dog Race. Miss Vance and the delegation are excited to witness this monumental race and celebrate Greenlandic culture. I bet she don't give two fucks. Because I don't, and I bet she don't. Oh, man. It is unclear whether the United States has ever sent a delegation to a dog sled race, much less a group featuring a second lady. Denmark ruled Greenland as a colony in 1953 when the island achieved greater powers of self-governance. In 2009, it gained more powers pertaining to minerals, policies, and court of law, but Denmark still controls security, defense, foreign, and monetary policies. Greenland has also benefited from Denmark's European Union and NATO membership. The Danish Prime Minister, Mette Frederiksen, said in a written comment to Reuters that a visit of the United States delegation is something we take seriously. She said Denmark wants to cooperate with the United States, but that it should be based on the fundamental rules of sovereignty. Jesus, man, exactly. So crazy. While Greenlandic politicians have repeatedly signaled that they oppose annexation, they are open to deals with the United States for rare earth minerals, expanding tourism, and stronger diplomatic. Yeah, they want to trade with us. They don't want to fucking have us take them over. It's a big difference, people. It's a big fucking difference. In a poll in January, the paper found out that 85% of Greenlanders do not want to become the United States, with nearly half saying Trump's interest was a threat. No shit. They're not wrong. Oh, fuck. That's basically it. Jesus. These people just don't want to be taken over. Who would have thought? What up?
Hey, what's up, brother?
What's happening? I was just about to text you. No, it didn't have any.
Yeah,
It don't have any peer review. That's the problem. The guy said that was. I just read the
I thought
article.
I did it with someone with a peer review from the original article before it got shared by like a million people.
When I tagged you or when I that was like the whole paragraph about how it wasn't. That's why they don't trust it yet.
That makes me so sad.
I know. That's what I told Steph too. I was like, oh, I'm like, Eric's gonna be pissed because right now it's not peer reviewed yet, so we don't know. Like it's one of those. It could be. We just don't. Whatever.
Yeah, I am 100% optimistic that it does come about because just the craziness on it, and just like, fuck, if somebody likes a mystery, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's up, Steph? Why'd you mute yourself?
She's always mute. She's at work. She's just listening.
You're supposed to?
Yeah, because she's working. At least she was. I don't know if she might be off work by now. I'm not sure.
Well, cheers.
But yeah.
Memorial Weekend is no longer happening.
Why?
I mean, it's happening as like a country and everything. I found out. So I have Joshua this Memorial Weekend. I didn't look at that calendar that far ahead.
Oh, okay.
So it's not my weekend, but I have them. So obviously, I'm going to pick that every day over the
sure.
freedom that it reigns.
For sure.
So I'm trying to figure out some talk to you not on here about.
That's all good.
But Oh man, have you guys been watching wrestling? No. I wish you guys were.
I never do. I only get stuff from you or my buddy Kenny. You guys tell me all the shit. I just share
I
the
just got
news.
off a 40-minute call with Marco. Yeah, when he shared that one with John Cena, I seen that like a month ago. Man, he's so funny.
I know it is funny. I probably have seen that before, but I forgot to fucking share it.
Yeah, you should listen to if you ever get the chance him on Howard Stern. It's so funny because it's like where he is still the like PG hero that realistically he is. He's an incredible human. Like even his heel run that he's doing right now, he's telling the fans it's them, it's not him, and he's not changing his music because this is who I am. My song's on it. Like he's being perfect.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is your song. Like, I'm trying to think. Did Shawn Michaels fucking change? I don't think he changed his song when he turned bad. I'm pretty sure he always had that "I think I'm cute, you know I'm sexy" song. Like, no matter if he was good in the beginning or when he went to DX and turned evil.
Well, he started off good actually as the Rocker as part of the AWA in the 80s.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm just saying.
By the 90s. But he never changed it unless it was, "Are you ready? Boom, boom. You think you can tell me what to do? Boom, boom. You think you can tell me what to wear? Boom, boom. You think that you're ready? Bow to the masters. Break it down. Boom, boom." Remember that one?
Yeah, that was like late DX.
That was original DX.
Was it the original? I thought he still had his song with the "You Know I'm Cute and Sexy." That wasn't with DX at all.
Nope. He went back to it after he came back from retirement.
Okay.
Then it was. You know the background woman singing it was Sensational Sherry?
No, I did not know that. That is funny though.
How are you two?
I am doing all right. It's my weekend now. I just put the kids to bed, did all that shit. Tomorrow I gotta go pay bills and be an adult and do all that kind of shit.
I think we adult most days.
Yeah, but usually one day a week. On my 2 days, I'm lazy, and one day I adult. So I think tomorrow will be my adult day.
No, I feel it. I feel you there then. Yeah, I just found out either I didn't insulate this part, or how do I flip this around?
The garage.
Or it was insulated, and we'll find out because there's leaves, which, man, oh man,
Is it only that one spot, or is it everywhere?
just that spot, and it could have been not insulated here because it definitely wasn't plastic wrapped up to proportion. So tonight I'm gonna go to the attic, grab some insulation, grab this, cut it, seal it. As long as I have staples for my staple gun.
Yeah.
Fun shit I never want to do, but if I don't do it, no one else will. You know.
Apparently, 23andMe is going bankrupt.
Is that the thing that takes everybody's DNA?
Yeah.
The thing that me and you have sat so highly up against for so long.
I did it now.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the so say what?
I found out my daddy's side probably cheated like 3-4 times. Not him, but just the side.
Your mommy's side too.
No, because my mom. No, I found out I'm more Al Qaeda than white. I'm 51.3% Lebanese.
Oh, that's when the heel turn happened.
Yep. But that's funny. But no, that's so when I found that out, I went to go eat with my dad and stuff at Pizza Ranch. I'm like, Pappy, I got some fun news. So like, not you, but like 3-4 of you motherfuckers throughout your whole lives were cheating motherfuckers.
Or could it have been one of the moms on that side?
Yeah, I didn't. No, I'm not saying. No, it couldn't have been the moms. It had to be the white side. I have less.
No, it had to be. No, it had to be that side of the family, but it could have been a female on that side too.
No, I'm not saying it's a man. That's why I said not you. I'm just saying your side. I'm saying his side of the family. Like someone on your side of the family, like 3-4 of you, in the last 25 generations cheated in some wars and shit. Like like. I'm actually more surprised. I thought I was gonna have some Jew and shit in me, but it's not. My mom's side was very faithful. They all fucked in like this little area of land. They never moved. Nothing. It's crazy.
That's all my grandparents are. You guys must have been here longer than my family, though.
No,
when did you guys get here?
My grandpa was born here. He was the first one in like 1924. So he probably came over like
My grandpa
I'm
was the
guessing like
first one.
1905, 1908, somewhere around there. Maybe they came over early 1900s.
Yeah, my grandpa was first born here in 1903.
Okay, yeah. So you guys came
Or
over probably a little
his
bit
dad
before.
came here. His dad
Yeah,
came here.
yeah. I'm saying my grandpa. Yeah, they came here. Like I said, my grandpa was born here. He was the first. He was the oldest one at 1924. So I'm guessing maybe they came over like 1916, 1950. Maybe during like World War One. Maybe they came here. Escaped.
Damn, after the Great War.
Yeah, or even during it. I'm saying
What
around
did
that time. Maybe
what about the other side?
my dad, well, my grandpa on that side is all German basically, and then my grandma's side is all Irish and English on the islands. UK.
I do. I am
Yeah.
90 like 8% Irish and Norwegian, and then the tiniest little nipple of English Swedish.
Yeah.
How about Steph? What's Steph?
She's white. Just kidding.
Hey, so my question for you is this, right? Because of so if they go bankrupt, so the XFL went bankrupt, right? They got bought up. Vince made it so that way The Rock buys all the intellectual property before it went to auction.
Yep.
Made a deal with The Rock. What happens with all of these test results when they get bought up by somebody?
I don't know yet. I guess.
That's probably a huge thing.
No. You could.
And
You could. There's already like legal shit where you can fucking like sign up to make sure your shit doesn't get sold to nobody or whatever.
you can, but people that did it 10 years ago wouldn't know, right? Different emails, different numbers.
No.
Different
It's because they're going bankrupt now. I think they're gonna have to send like somebody already told me because it was a lot of the news. That's why I started looking into it. But they're gonna have to send emails to everyone that's done it or whatever. Say like, hey, here's a. It'd be like having a data breach, but it's not a data breach. It's a pre-data breach kind of thing. Like you're doing it beforehand.
So again, though, what if the person doesn't have that email anymore or address, right? And you can't track everyone down. They should have to have something. I don't know how the world works, but I know it doesn't work in our favor. It should have to have something like, "Hey, do you approve to get your DNA transferred to this company?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's why. Like I said, I guess I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I know I have my email. I don't know about everyone else in the world, but
So I
that's
know
what.
John's in there. I'm never worried about my DNA. It's in the system,
Yeah. No, I get
But
that. I'm trying to. Like I
but that's
said.
some scary thing to have out there when that's I mean that's you.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy that they went bankrupt. How did you mismanage funds when all you do is you have a lab? You send them something there and back postage.
I think they.
That's all you got to
I
do.
think they had a data breach like a couple years ago, and that was like the snowball of people like not trusting them. And then once people don't trust you, now they went to all the other places that do the same thing. I'm guessing that's probably what happened.
That could be huge.
Because like I said, once
Um,
you have one data, like I said, a big one like that, like I said, they just lose trust in you. So then, yeah, you just go under.
but I mean, I've never even heard of their data breach. So like, I feel like most people looking for something would still go with it because you wouldn't go to it twice. Like how my mortgage company had a data breach, and then I'm still with them because it's just easier.
Yeah. Let's see here. What can I read?
But if I were to do another refinance, definitely not with them.
No, I got that. Let's see here.
Hey, what's your picture down there, bud?
Me?
Where'd you get that green? Where'd you get that sexy green hoodie?
I always have it. I just don't wear it much. It's old and worn out. It doesn't have zippers anymore. The zipper broke off and shit. I'm at the Timberwolves game at that picture. But fuck.
Not my glasses.
Oh yeah, here you go. What? Let's see here. Andy Kill, the spokesman, would not comment what the company might do with the trove of genetic blah 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 procedures. For our customers, our focus continues to be transparency and choice over how they want their data to be managed. When signing up for a service, about 80% of customers have opted into having their genetic data analyzed for medical research. This rate has held for many, many years. So it looks like a lot of them will go to fucking. But again, I guess you don't know where, but it's going to go to some.
Yeah, but it looks like they had it analyzed for research based on who owned the company before. Once
I
it
know.
switches, I feel like
Yeah, I know. I'm saying I don't know after this. I'm just saying what agreement with Florida. The company had agreed
Next
with
thing you know,
pharmaceutical
you see a little Wally walking next to you in
Uh-huh.
30 years, and you're like, what the fuck?
right. They were
So
selling
what
it.
kind of
They were
do
selling it to a
do you
drug
do
company.
salivas or nose for them? Like, how do you
Saliva.
do that? I've never done
You spit.
saliva.
You spit in a tube for like a half inch of spit. Takes forever. You just yeah, you go
Don't turn me on.
right, and you can't eat or drink for like 15 minutes before, or no, I think it was longer than that, probably like a half hour before.
I hate when people tell me I can't eat or drink.
I know.
Question for you, Wally.
How about this is funny? At least as of right now, 23andMe says it will not allow law enforcement to search its database, so they're not going to get at least. They're not going to sell it off to the cops or whatever to catch people later or something. So that's good at least.
Okay, but still, and that's not what I'm worried about by any means. It's just human privacy in general.
No, I know.
But, but because I mean, at that point, like, yeah, that could do a lot of good, actually, probably, but probably not because the criminals they're already in the database. So boom,
You would think.
except for unsolved. But my question for you is this, handsome man. Man, I really like that photo of you.
It's a good one.
I gotta get my glasses on because you're so small. Because I'm on my phone.
I'm small even on my computer. I mean, yeah. It's not. It wasn't a close up.
Bro, I'm large. I'm large when I'm standing next to you because then it just bulges.
Yeah.
But, so obviously, short at work, we have 12 interviews the next 2 days. I got 3 new people starting. You know. I think I want to get my energy back, and should I diet or should I just shave it? I'm thinking shave it.
I mean, it's about to be nice. I'm about to shave my head probably this week or next week because it's about to be 50s and 60s all the time. So me personally, I'm shaving my shit soon.
That helps me sway mine because I said I wasn't gonna do it again. But
you're not balding.
The fact is,
you're not balding.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
no, I've had widow's peak forever.
No,
I'm not balding at all.
Yeah, as long as you're not balding, who gives a fuck? You'll come back.
Yeah, I went as a vampire from 8 to 13 because I always had that peak.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And it was easy.
It was easy.
Hey, you were 100% right on that status you posted earlier. You seen I liked it.
I did. It's true though. Like I said, I always tell people, even if
I'm not getting into that stuff, but
no, but I'm saying even if the people I like win, I still don't want anybody to have fucking soul power. That's not good. America's based on checks and powers, like checks and balances. Like that's the whole thing. I don't care who it is. Like even the person I like, I want them to be checked because they don't deserve fucking unlimited power.
Correct. So I agreed with you. That's why I had to click like on it to show you. Is because when Trump made his first executive orders and then Biden can't use his first like 150 to cancel them. I was like, okay, yeah, this is not how it should be going. We shouldn't be having 500 executive orders every year just to cancel shit.
If you look at if you look at executive orders like throughout time, like they've gone way bigger, like more
ridiculous, bro.
I know,
unfathomably ridiculous.
I know. I think it's stupid.
I'm with you because I am still willing to lean centrist, my man.
For sure. The point is, honestly, the thing is, we're supposed to pass things legislatively. We're not supposed to do things just executively. Like that's the whole point. Like,
correct. And I agree with getting rid of bureaucrats, fucking hands down. To an extent, obviously, right? Because some need to be there in an autonomous way, like where I'm using the wrong word, I'm sure.
That's all right. But in general, it's like any job. Like you kind of need someone there that knows how things are ran to fucking teach the people that are young and up and coming to know how how shit works. How like this is who you talk to. This is how you fill out forms. This is how you do what all the shit.
But the fact that so many came in that time frame, and every time frame, honestly, it needs to be just shipped out all the time. It needs to be shipped out all the time. Everything that's a waste needs to be fucking shipped out. Everything that's not really needed needs to be shipped out. Minnesota, man, I'm so mad at us. We had $12 billion surplus?
Yeah, I should look in this one right now, maybe. Because I don't know how it happened. I gotta look up what happened.
Well, overspending, also the fraud. So the fraud charges, you've read and heard about them, right? There's the convictions have been getting handed down.
Yeah, no, there was
That
that one
some
big
been
that one
convicted
big
because
fraud. Yeah,
some
that one big fraud case where like
it's feed our children, feed our
yep,
children
that one. Yep, yeah. They told I think it was like $600 million. Yeah, $616 million. Like I said, it's right here.
more. But that's of what they've gotten of the people they convicted that didn't flee to Somalia.
Hmm.
And how do you let? Here's my question, because I care more about it at a state level than a federal level on for a lot of my things. Because I'm all about me and my friends, my families,
For
their
sure.
families, right?
That's how it's supposed to be technically.
But
Yeah.
we pay an incredible tax. I pay an incredible tax
What kind of tax? You talking about like
because
property tax or what kind of tax?
I mean that's in itself tax. So people that get paid on commissions or bonuses, right?
What do you
Since
get paid?
mine's not technically commission, it's a bonus.
Yep.
It's taxed higher at a higher level.
Okay.
So when I'm losing, 35% of all of it of my check, I want to make sure which majority of it's Minnesota State, right? So I would like to make sure this money's not going to a fraud. How do you let people take $1 billion from you? When we're like pumping up over 8 billion surplus, remember? Then it rise. We first started making a big thing. Oh, we have 6 billion surplus.
Yep.
Oh, okay, and that's fantastic, right? Except for it's not. That means we're taxed it too high. But then, how do we lose our taxpayers' money here in Minnesota? I'm not talking about on a grand federal level.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about right here.
I know.
How do we lose it? I don't know. It's bullshit to me. It's just fucking like that means above everything we've been doing with schools. That does not count school lunches. That does not count
No, that's
everything that we've been doing right in our state. That
Well,
means
again,
we've been
not
doing bad.
well, not even that. Like I said, if you just give us that $1 billion, then we'd be back in a fucking like $500 million surplus. Like we'd actually be back to being good. That $1 billion is a huge chunk of it. Like that one issue just right there is a big chunk.
One.
I know.
Yep. And now homeowners. So the Governor Wallace look into this. Just shifted with the new plan for the year. Put it onto a lot of the counties, so our homeowners tax is going to go up. I mean, our property tax.
Is it when I got? I'm trying to. Let me see if I can find the budget. Hold on.
It won't happen, I don't think, till next year because they just passed it
No, I
in the
know.
last
Minnesota.
2 weeks. But it's just such a crock of shit. Like, here's my deal. I don't care as long as it lowers or keeps the same because cost of living here is going up, right? No matter what.
everywhere, but yeah.
Don't raise it on the lower class, middle class. Everybody wanting to be in the class.
True.
You're giving away, but so that's one thing they just found fraud on one, and that wasn't the federal government finding it. That was some random auditor here finding it because somebody blew the whistle.
Oh, for sure.
And if that's $1 billion of our surplus, I guarantee there's probably I'd be willing to bet my left nut on it, and I'm fine with even only having one nut. But I'd be willing to bet one nut. I wouldn't want to take another one. I don't want 3 nuts. I'd bet one nut against 100 grand that there's more fraud happening.
For fiscal year,
which means me and you don't trust the government in general.
No, I just like checks and balances. That's all. I mean, that's what I'm trying to be a big advocate for checks and balances. Like
I do too, and I don't trust that.
Allow that.
And when people get paid for to fucking run for it's.
There's a lot of things, of course. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Consolidate. Everything's fucked. It's been fucked for.
General fund summary.
A while.
All right, let's see. Oh, gee. Why is it gotta be so little? I can't see shit. Can I zoom in?
It's like your little beautiful picture down there, right, Stephanie?
Okay, here we go. General funds. Balance for.
See, with Anoka, we can see it, and Anoka's robbing us blind. Anoka, we can see it, and no one shows up to city council meetings. I did. I beat their whole fucking purpose of reroading my whole neighborhood.
Here we go.
Is that yours? Can I watch that?
Yeah, I'm trying to show you. This is our Minnesota State budget.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to my attic to grab a roll of insulation.
That's all right. I got you. Let's see here.
Oh.
Current resource tax revenue. So we're supposed to take in about
Check in that.
61 million. Is that it? It has to be more. What are these? These have to be billions. I'm assuming. Yeah, numbers in thousands. Okay, yeah. So okay, that makes sense. So we're supposed to take in a roughly 61 billion, and we're supposed to spend 78 billion.
Yeah, it's something crazy. But there's even more out there.
Dedicated revenue. Oh, these are also revenue. Where's the expenses? Actual estimated expense. Okay. So we're supposed to spend about $70.5 billion this year. Actually, it says we're supposed to go up. What is going on here?
No, they're raising the.
Okay, no. You're right. So here's the number. In 2028-9 is the year that we're gonna actually be negative money. So like for the next 2 years, because we're still up money and shit, we're still up. But in 2028, 2029, we're supposed to be down $5 billion.
No, that's only because they just shifted the funds and the thing that they just did, like 4 or 5 weeks ago. So now we're picking up the tab to make it that way. To my knowledge.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking. Like I said, I'm just looking. This is just the Minnesota budget. I'm just looking at what the government plans on spending and what, like, I'll tell you, like, education. We're supposed to spend. Actually, that's kind of cool in a way. In Minnesota, we spend more money on education than anything else.
No, well, correct, Wally. This is the part that I was talking about. So they transferred a lot of our deficits to the counties, so that way we have to raise the property tax
No, I
on
get
it.
that. That's gonna be part of this
Watching
tax revenue.
actual.
I'm guessing.
Yep, which is why it doesn't show it. It doesn't show it properly because then we're responsible for it.
I know.
To become revenue.
I know. I'm just looking at our expenses, like in general. So like right now, like this last in 24-25 in Minnesota, K through 12 education, we're gonna spend $24.5 billion.
Yeah, I'm looking at that.
Me too. Higher education, so colleges and shit is 4.2 billion.
College what?
College education, higher education. We spend 4.2 billion.
I'm not.
We got to think we have Minnesota.
I'm not willing to spend that.
Well, it's state colleges, how the U of M runs everything. All your like UMDs,
but they charge their people. They charge enough to where they should be able to cover that. They charge so fucking much there. I have people that work for me that go there. Right, they live on dorms. Yep. Dorms right now. The cost of dorms right now compared to when me and you had friends that went there is fucking triple, bro.
$3,000 for 5 months. I mean, relatively, it's not in the sense of like think about what we pay for an apartment or something, but it's not that much. But I get it. It was like 1,500. It was like 1,800 when I was going to college.
Okay, think about the interest that goes with it.
No, I know that's long term, but yeah, I get that.
I think they just need to figure it out where we don't put our money there, where we don't pay that amount of money, but we do loans, government loans, non-interest, 30-year loans for school. But then obviously you're going to have to figure out the scammers like that. Don't go there and just use it for housing, and all that shit. You got to like carry up on it. Mm-hmm. The problem is, I don't know. I just love you. Hang on, I can see this thing now. I'm trying to find staple gun. You don't have one, do you?
Fuck no. I don't got no staple gun.
Hey, I'm able to click on yours. Yeah, them are tinier than my dick, bro. What the fuck?
I know, and this is me making it zoomed in. I zoomed it in 200%. Here's 300%. Can you see better now?
Yep, I can. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this year right here, the first row. So like I said, we're supposed to spend $70.5 billion, and we're supposed to be making $78 billion.
Does it show year by year on things? Can you do that?
Every
show property tax.
Like I said, 2028.
Can you show property tax?
I do not speak. It's probably, like I said, it's probably part of tax revenues for the whole state. They probably don't break it down.
Yeah, because my property tax went down, but my payment went up.
Oh, see, mine went down, like only like $2, but still.
Mine went down like my value went down 20,000, but my payment went up $30.
Yeah, that's really weird. I guess. Yeah, Noka must be raping. I wonder what you guys' property taxes. Hold on, because I don't.
Well, they're putting it per county, but I figured you'd be a high county because you're Elk River.
Like I said, my shit. I could show you. My shit went down. I was supposed to go down $2-3 a payment.
Yep.
This year.
Mine's on the paper. No, that's fuck. Where are my staple guns? I gotta fix this tonight because this week now I'm dedicating myself to work.
Right here.
I find the proper staplers. See if we got it. All right, 3 staple guns.
Apparently, Anoka has a property tax rate of 0.97%, which is lower than the rate of Minnesota state average of 1.05% rate. Huh.
Well, then why is mine so high?
Hold on. Here's an article. Anoka County Board of Commissioners approved a 16.86% property tax levy increased at the board December 3rd regular meetings. The amount reflects a multi-year approach by the county to bring deficit spending under control, with the goal being to have a levy of about 5.25% increase annually by 2029. Jesus.
What does that mean?
It sounds like after 2029, they're going to be fucking raping you in price. It's about to go up 5% every year, it looks like.
That sounds like hardcore rape.
That sounds stupid to me.
Do you see what I'm talking about? Local government around here?
No, I know, dude. Local is always going to be king, technically, but yeah. The closer you are, the more, you have sway or whatever the fuck you call it.
Well, I'm off this year. We're fucking running everything next year. Next year we don't have the seats we wanted last time before they put this shit on me 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And they put it so where I can't run again this year.
I wonder what the Anoka County I wonder if you guys have a big deficit that you have to fucking go so high with your money. Is it
here's what, if you ever want to dive into it, remember I told you them properties. I told you the names of who owns them. I told you the councilman and the the mayor's brother.
Yeah, I know that.
Look at the new building directly diagonal from my house. It has his name on it.
No, I understand all that. I'm saying, but like, because they keep saying they're doing this because of the deficits, and I want to know, like, city.
What deficit? You guys keep building meaningless bridges over fucking highways that we can already pass over, and then you do 2-year delays.
Again, I don't know. Let's see here. 2025 adopted budget. Let's see what they say.
Bet you'll be a fucking bridge. They always fucking hide their money behind a bridge.
But hold on, fucking take it forever.
I always hide their money behind a bridge. If you can ever figure out a way for me to be able to properly sue them, I can get a class action by going door knocking.
Right. All right. All right. Is this
what up? Wally. What up, Wally?
What up, brother? What up? What up?
You know where my staple guns are? No. I knew that. Hey. Yeah. You see where I have the detergent and everything sitting, right? Okay. You see that there's softeners right behind them? Okay. So look at, I made this pan because I built this thing up. So boom, anytime you need them.
Yeah, but how much?
You got Tide Pods right here. You got detergent right here. You got this right here. If you need to scrub any laundry, you got the scrub brush right there. Trying to build everything perfectly down here. As the world collapses around me, I gotta figure out. I don't mean the world is in like, well, your guys' world, my world. I mean, down to 3 people at work.
What's it called? So 2024, City of Anoka spent about $70 billion. In 2025,
what?
Yeah, 70.5 billion or million, not billion, million, $70.5 million.
I was about to fucking.
I know. I'm used to the state words when it was all billions. Now it's millions.
Found it.
This year, you guys' number one expenditure is electric.
Nope.
$37.4 million gets spent on electric funds.
Bullshit. My electric's gone up so much I pay $400 a month.
And then number 2 is sanitary sewage.
Nope.
Sewage is $3.1 million.
Makes sense.
Huh. You guys spend almost $2.2 million on liquor. The 2 liquor stores or the liquor store, I'm guessing.
That should be profit because they make you pay higher if you have a card. They own both the liquor stores.
I know. I'll tell you how about this? Liquor was 2.1 million. They're supposed to intake 2.4 million, so it's a little profit.
Yeah, because we got cheaper liquor store in Riverdale, so we like to save $10 a bottle.
Yep. Let's see here.
Well, they shouldn't put their fucking money into our alcoholism. That's bullshit in itself.
All right. How about this? Because of the golf course you guys have there, you guys spend $1.5 million to keep the golf courses.
I thought that was privately owned.
Evidently, they get Anoka subsidizes them, so it's privately owned. But and the city of Anoka probably pays like 20%, 10%. I don't know. Just making up numbers.
I bet you they have a hand in all of that, man. You get your hands on this and figure out shit like this, dude. I can fucking hand out flyers every single person to do a weekly thing for this, where people can actually come on, citizens of this fucking city.
Again, you can look this. This is all on the. Like I said, if you just Google Anoka City of Anoka budget, it'll pop up.
Oh, John, I bet you that they're spending a lot of money on that lot next to me since I stopped them from buying properties. When I won't beat them in city council.
You guys
I bet you
guys spent $2.4 million on water.
We get our water from the fucking dam. This is ridiculous. I'll show you my utility bill. This shit's crazy to me.
Yeah, I love Elk River. Elk River's reasonable, at least.
My son's crystal growing project. In 6 days, that's going to be a crystal.
That's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It'll look a lot different in a few months. Oh, just kidding. I'm kidding.
What do you think Roundup means?
Like poison spray that you put in the yard for pesticides.
Because they spent $30,000 on Roundup. It says. I don't know what the fuck Roundup actually means.
That is pesticides used to kill weeds.
It very well could
but
be.
It's also
so?
on cancer. It's in a class action.
The police forfeitures. You guys spend $6,000. That's really weird.
For what?
Police forfeitures.
Wow.
You guys spend $250,000 on the cemeteries. $272,000 on parking lots. All the public parking.
It's crazy. We haven't built any new ones.
I know. Maintenance, I suppose. I'm just
dude. Bro. Track this money. Track everything with this. You live in a different county. They can't affect you.
No, the thing
track
is,
all this shit. You'll become famous as fuck.
Well, yeah, of course. The thing is, I can't click. It doesn't link me. Like, I can't click cemetery and see like a breakdown of what the cemetery fucking payment. It just gives me broad strokes on this.
Well, I'll go into City Hall. I have to get permits there anyway on Tuesday, which is tomorrow.
The budget objectives for 2025 is work with Anoka County on agreeable jail plan, sale and redevelopment of city-owned land.
Oh, nope. They're trying to build a brand new fucking county jail, which is going to be $1 billion.
Yep, that's what it says. Work with Anoka County on an agreeable jail plan. Elevate uses for the Miller Building. What's the Miller? You know what the Miller Building is?
I do not.
I don't know what that is. It says evaluate. Prioritize projects within tax increment districts.
So that means fuck us out of tax money.
Well, if at least it sounds like just reading.
You're saying they're trying to raise it 5% a year?
The one thing I read said that, and after 2029.
I better sell by then, huh?
All right. Evaluate municipal cannabis operations. Continue work on Riverwalk and Rum River Dam. So they want to add more to the dam.
They haven't been doing shit to that the whole time I've been here.
I know. Review security of city assets and operations. Identify opportunities to improve and enhance the social district.
City operations means the properties they own.
Yep. City assets and operations. So yeah, like the liquor store or whatever the fuck they also own, you know. Yep.
Well, and that are not just owned by Anoka, but that are owned by the mayor or the people who used to be, remember I told you about the guy who used to go out and audit everybody's property value?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it turns out everyone he audited low. Well, that one that was sitting on city council would buy him. The Storquist brothers and like all this.
Uh-huh. Let's see here. Accomplishments of the 2024 budget. So this is what they said was great about 2024. You ready? Brought organized hauling options to voters. So I don't know what that means. Brought organized hauling options. Like Ubers?
I don't know either.
Like Uber to drive? Like or Uber to vote? Like people
Nope.
can vote? I'm just trying to guess
Nope.
what the fuck they
Nope.
mean. Brought
Nope, they never did that.
I know, I'm just trying to think what brought organized hauling option to voters. I'm just confused by that sentence.
Are you the one that?
Which one?
Bye, girl.
I don't get return on that one. No,
I thought it was John.
That's
Bye, Steph. You want to say bye to Steph? Bye, Steph.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know, man, but this is seriously getting really crazy, and this is like a local issue. You're smart. You're smart.
I can help you with it, but I can't do it because I'm not there. But
Well, you can help me, and I can get. I can't run this year. I gotta wait till next year. That's when election time again. But this year, we have 2 spots open. Jacob needs a job, so I'm thinking put him on city council. You down?
Down.
successful
There's one for this
implementation
year.
of the Anoka social. What is Anoka social district? Is that like
Oh,
Main
so
Street?
they were trying to make the downtown Anoka area somewhere you can walk around with drinks and do all this.
Yep.
So they had this idea. You have every bar then would have its own cup and barcode, so that way if they go out of it, blah blah blah. But they never did it. They tried it
I
in
know they did it.
April or May.
They never did it all the way. No.
Nope, but they said they did.
Did you take a survey? Did your house get sent a survey? Did you take it?
My house probably got sent something. I don't check my mail often.
Okay, because it says completion of 2024 community survey. So apparently.
Oh, if that happened in like March of last year, yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'm just saying that's what it says. Development of
Yeah, I
business
sent it in.
facade improvement grants. So
Facade.
facade, yeah. Improvement
Probably
of
what it
business
is.
grants.
Probably not too.
What?
Yeah, they haven't done nothing like that. The only one building that's been worked on in Anoka in the last probably 3 years is the old sports building. You know, it had like sports memorabilia at the
Uh-huh.
corner of Main and maybe I don't know, maybe 4th or 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
But they're getting redone. But I mean, that's been going on for a long time, and
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're corrupt. They're corrupt as fuck over here, bro.
Yeah. Market value by taxes payable. What does it say? Commercial.
They made part of my. How is making part of my plea agreement that I can't run for office?
I don't know.
Think about it. As they already knew it because I already applied to run for mayor.
This last
But
year,
now I can.
this last
Yeah,
year,
last year.
This last year they added $17 million to the budget, increase of 8.14% from all the levies.
Yeah, 8.1%. That's ridiculous. That's our property tax. Is it not?
Oh, I'm not. It's probably not just property taxes. That's probably one of the bigger ones. But like, let's see. Hold on. Okay, the 2025 monthly tax cost for the average house is just under for a home valued at $305,000. The city portion of the annual property taxes will be approximately $1,200, which is around $9.5 per month higher than 20. You're supposed to be paying $9.5 a month more.
My house is worth 280, and I'm paying. Sucks when you're an adult and you have important documents. So you keep them in 5 places.
I know, I get it.
I don't. I still don't get it, brother. I hate it. I hate it. I feel like we're just getting fucked left and right. We're supposed to be a state, democratic state that keeps it fucking low and real, right? No, it doesn't. Let's see here. So my property taxes this year. So my assessment this year. I don't care if it's on here, but They lowered it a lot. My market value, they significantly lowered it from 2020.
Yeah.
When it went high at 2021, 2022
Yep. Yep.
is 247.9.
Okay.
So it's about bought my house. It was on list for 195. I ended up getting it for 204.5 or 205.5.
Yep. Yep.
So that's 52,000 more, right?
Give or
53.
take. Yeah. No, not that much. Well, yeah, it is. Yeah.
So 2024, my homestead exclusion was 14,008 or 56, whatever that means. And my 2025 is 24,239, so it went up 10,000.
Okay. Say that again. Hold on. Slow down. What did you say?
My homestead exclusion
Yeah, that went up. That went
went
up because
from
you went down. Yep.
it went up 10,000.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. You're right.
Yep. Yep.
So my taxable marketable value went from 243,544 to 223,661.
Okay.
So I should be lowered significantly, right?
What's your property tax now? What was it last year into this year now?
It just says last year is 2,480.
24.80.
This year it's 2,511. But the problem is with my rates going down that high, my property tax should have went down.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Not up.
I'm confused by that. So here you go. Well, I have to do some math. It says right here, while residential homesteaded property as a whole is estimated to increase 3.97% with taxable payable on 2025, the change to value varies significantly from property to property. Okay, but yeah, your shit was supposed to go up almost 4% this year, but your value
Even
went
after
down.
I lost,
I know.
even after I lost value, no.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. You have to do some. I'm not good at hard math, but like, you have to figure out what percentage your house dropped, and then if that's higher or lower than this 3.97%, I guess.
If I can get you to help me fight this part, it has a checkbox that says use this amount from see if you're eligible for a homestead credit eligible. That doesn't make sense. A homestead credit eligible refund.
Yeah, hold on. Homestead credit refund of Minnesota. Let's see what this says. Okay, what is
When I first moved here, you know what my property tax was for a year?
for the whole year?
It was $1,780.
Was it?
Now it's 2,511.
Hold on.
Someone needs to take place from these guys because this can't happen anymore.
You should text me your address. I don't want you to say it out loud, so I can put it in.
I'll do it right now.
Because
I'll do it right now.
I'll put my Zillow on the other page, so I don't want people to see your address. So I'll put it on.
Thank you. But they can Google me. But thank you.
I know they can.
That's why I didn't use my last name. I know.
I'm just saying that's why I put it on the other screen because I want to see what Zillow says about your property tax. I want to see like the last 5 years. See, because Zillow's pretty good about seeing like your individual property how the taxes have gone up and down.
So I have this stub down here, right?
Yeah, I know. I get the same thing as you. Yep.
So if I just pay that, right, they're not going to take it out.
What's on the bottom? Your new payment?
It says, pay on or to avoid penalty. Pay on or before.
So question: you do escrow, right?
Of course I do.
Of course. So then, no, you don't have to pay that because it'll just get added or subtracted from your escrow every
They'll
year.
raise it, but last year I tried to put it to my my. I won't say the name of my insurer or my mortgage company,
Yep.
but I paid $5,000 up on my mortgage. Right, then they sent me a check back of $1,500 because I wanted my mortgage payment to stay the same.
What year,
That was it.
What year you move in it? 2019, 18?
2019.
It says roughly
2019.
here. It says your property tax should have been 2,100. You said it was 17 though, right?
It was 1780.
Yep. See on Zillow that looks like 2017 roughly that time period. This year 2023, I guess that was 2 years ago. It was like 2,300, give or take.
Apparently, because last year was 2480. Why? What, dude? It can't just keep going up. That's how you lose. When you buy a property, this is not how it's supposed to be.
Well, it goes up and down in value. So apparently in 2021, the COVID year, it went down 1%. So here, since you've owned it, you owned it in 2019, you said? Since you owned it, it's gone up 10 and a
I
half.
bought it March. I bought it March 3rd, 2019, when Joshua was about 7 months, 9 months.
Okay, so 2019. Okay, so yeah, it's gone up about 10.5%.
Does no one see something wrong with that?
Yeah, I mean,
It's our state budget
well, I won't say
and our county, right?
well, not necessarily because not the last couple of years. Because I said so in 2022 went up 4%, and 2023 went up 7.4%. Last year was your big hike year.
2023 was the big
The
big year with it, where you sell it if you want to,
Yep, that's what I'm saying. That was your big hike year. It went up 7.4%.
But now that it went down,
How about this? In 2008, it was at 2,100. So even back then, it was 2,100. And then up until 2014.
hold on. Don't do 2008. 2008 is where it was that the boom.
No, I know. I'm saying before the boom, it was 2,100. The property tax.
In 2008 or 18?
8. I'm saying before the big housing boom, the crash of '08, property tax in your house was 2,100. They say.
Well, yeah, because if the market goes down, property tax goes up.
Yep. So I'm saying that it goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years in a row. So from '09 to 14, it went down. And then since 15, it's gone up every year since COVID.
Here's the problem. Everything went up so hard I couldn't afford it in 2 years ago.
Oh, I know.
So I refinanced in 2022 at 2.375.
Yep.
And I can't afford to refinance. Like, this just can't go up. This is not just happening to me. This is happening to everybody. Then,
No, I know.
and that my friend.
Apparently, to the internet, you could sell your house for almost 300,000. It says your house is estimated at 292,300 right now.
Where would I go?
Huh?
Where would I go?
No, I know that. I'm just well, again, I mean, technically, if you sold for 300,000 or whatever, roughly, you'd still be up. You'd be up like 60 grand.
60 grand ain't shit.
I know it's not.
I don't have shit right now. I have way less than that. You know what I mean? I'm finally. By the way, my adventure for the last year. I've just been trying to get out of debt, all the lawyers and everything.
Yep.
I do believe by the second weekend in March, I will be fully out of any debt except for the home. The thing that fucks me is the $858 a month child support, even though I've had 50-50 for 3.5 years,
Yep.
4 years.
Yep.
If you can help me with this stuff and keep an eye on this stuff and keep actually documenting, do you have a printer?
I do. I never use it. I don't know how to. I mean, I guess I could figure out how to use it. I haven't used
If
it.
I no, I know how to use them. I will buy you a nice ass printer. Okay, I have one here.
I'm saying I got.
I'll bring.
I got a dope ass computer. I can do anything if you need. If as long as I have it. But here you go.
I can show you. Do it.
Remember that homestead credit thing? It says so this is a Minnesota Department of Revenue. It says the Minnesota Homestead Credit Refund can provide relief to homeowners paying property taxes. To qualify, you must own or occupy a house, have your home classified as a homestead with your county, and pay or arrange to pay your property taxes. So as long as you do those 3 things, you qualify. Now let's see what it says. There are 2 types of qualify: a regular refund based
Hold on. Doesn't that mean I pay them back?
I don't know. I'm trying to find out. I'm reading more about it. Says there.
I'm trying to get out of that.
No, I know. Says there are 2 types of homestead credit, because credit doesn't sound like you pay. Because when I get a tax credit, you don't pay, you get it back, right? I'm just guessing, but either way, a regular refund based on your income and property taxes, or a special refund based on how much your.
No, mine's already lost. Mine's already lost based on income. They don't consider my child support and my other bills.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I figure I pay $12,000, about 11,400.
No, here you go.
And
your household income was it less than $140,000?
Yeah, nobody else lives here.
Correct. So that you still could apply. It says the regular one says you lived and owned a house on January 2nd, 2025 or less, and your household income in 2024 was less than $139,320.
Yeah, I've never cleared 100, so
So you technically could maybe.
you guys are very close.
I'm saying there's a possibility you could maybe. It says with this.
I mean, with other entrepreneur activities.
I know, I get it. You owned and lived in the same house
Roommate.
for a year. Your house property. Oh, if your property taxes would ever go up 12% in a year, you get extra. You can qualify for this automatically, basically.
But mine didn't.
No, I don't think so. Not 12%. Like I said, it capped out at 7 something.
What is the tax credit,
Well-
though? And do I have to file taxes to get it?
Hold on. Certain subtractions can help you qualify for your refund or increase your
So I
refund
just
amount.
hired someone to do all my taxes for the last 5 years. That way I can
It
beat
doesn't.
this out.
This thing doesn't say you got to pay it back. I don't see nowhere it says that yet. You can claim.
Well, that's how FAQ was until you sign the contract, you know?
It says there's a Form M1PR homestead credit refund. So you technically don't get the money until you get your taxes. I think that's kind of how it works. Like my solar panels, like I get paid for my solar panels, but I don't get paid every day. I get paid when they pop, like every
All right.
tax season.
Well, then I have a private conversation to have with you at some time.
That's all right. I got you.
But honestly, if you can help me
so
with
many
this,
people are
dude.
like, you'd be way more effective if you're toned with blah, blah. And it's like, no, I wouldn't. And you're full of shit. You're full of shit
No,
because I see
no.
all the people you point to who you say are more effective than me, and
Wow. Yeah, no, that guy's right, though.
All right. I wasn't trying to do anything cool.
Hey, and yeah, so obviously, dude, I need your help with this. You're super intelligent. You know that. I've always known that. I'm gonna say something I don't feel comfortable saying on here because I don't want to be part of a video where it just flashes back to my face. But if it is, I'd rather have my head shaved. But yeah, dude, I think tariffs. I think done properly
Mm-hmm.
would work well.
They can.
Would work well.
Yep.
Hear me out.
I
Hear me out.
understand what you're saying. Go on.
But overall, it depends on the country, I guess. And the thing is, so what we're paying for exports ourselves when we're getting taxed,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it definitely needs to be. And if it's been down for so long, it needs to be respected that hey, you're gonna we're gonna put ours to yours and match it, and you're gonna lower ours for a little bit since it had to be that way for a while, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna reach our agreement that way, right? I feel like that is a reasonable thing, and if people don't like that, if that country didn't like it, would be like, well, why? You've been getting away with this for this long. Why shouldn't we do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it's every country because there's a lot that goes into tariffs that I don't want to get in a debate
the
about.
thing is, tariffs in general, like so like the average tariff I looked it up was like 3.8%, not 25, 50%, 100%. Like that's ridiculous. That's part of the ridiculousness shit. That's crazy. In the sense, like you can't be tariffing people. Like I said, so like I just bought my car.
Right.
If I'd
Well,
have bought
you know what the
my
worst
car now,
part is?
it'd be like $8,000 more.
As I'm on your side on this part,
Mm-hmm.
I do agree.
Yep.
I just feel that other countries need to be like, okay, at this point, so you're robbing us for a while. Well, how about we just match your percentage, and then it depends on what is worth more value going in and out, I suppose. But you need to take a little bit of a hit, right?
Cool.
Or just fully have a deal that you can't break for a long period of time. And that's the other deal. If you can do one where all of a sudden they can't break it for a long period of time, because right now the biggest things that'll fuck us, and I'm not sure where these come from, but where does our steel come from?
Currently, right now,
I thought it was America. Yeah,
I would assume Canada.
our steel.
Right now, I bet they're our number one supplier.
Okay, and that's because of our regulations. So if we're gonna do this right, what I feel like we need to do as a country then We need to lower our regulations on making steel, right? Because we need to, if we're gonna keep it the same way, we need to be able to make it here too, so that way it can be comparable in price. Because if it's cheaper to get from Canada than cheaper to make here ourselves, that's going to be a problem. But if we can make it comparable in price, right? Let's say, so all of a sudden we raise it just enough to where all of a sudden now we can make it here and get it from there. Then that's a pretty fucking good deal for America, in my opinion.
I get that. So my
Because
argument.
then all of a sudden you create the best trade war. You know what the best trade war is?
None, honestly. But yeah, go on.
No, it is. The best trade war is this. Who's going to create the best product for the best price? Not the best price for a product. The best trade war is who's going to get the best product for the best price. So if we can build up enough to where we're paying a certain wage here, but also raising it there where they have to compete with us, then it helps. But shutting one person out off a negotiation table. I'm going to eliminate your top thing so I can see you better.
That's all right, yeah.
No, yeah. Shutting competitors out of negotiations is not the way to go.
Yep.
As a businessman, the best way to go into negotiations. All right. Well, I need my company, which I believe every country is a company, right? So Canada is a company. Now, is it a bipartisan of Europe? Maybe. Who knows? But I tend to love England too, right? That's my shit. Have you watched The Crown?
No, it's a TV show or what? Netflix or something?
Yeah, I watched the first 2.5 seasons.
Okay.
And I loved it. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love people, bro. You know that I hate people. I hate people, but I love people.
Right.
I'm pretty direct on where I stand with the world. Whatever is going to benefit me not losing my son's house. That's where I stand.
So I guess my argument against the whole tariff thing, the reason why we could make steel. I'm not saying whatever, right? But I feel like America, we take people's raw products and make them great. We're the innovators of the world. We're the one that innovate science. We're the ones that innovate technology and shit. So that's our realm in this world. We shouldn't be worried about making the steel, the minerals and stuff. That's not our job. Our job is to take those things and make them great, and where people around the whole world want to buy them and use them and fucking make money that way. Because the thing is, then in that case, I'm going to build something that helps your point here. But don't use my face for it. Just use my point I'm going to say for it, okay? That's good. Whatever.
Right now, I'm in, again, something I'd like to talk to you in person about. Personal battle. But I will tell you this. Our company, which has nothing to do with the battle that I would talk to you about privately about. Is as I'm trying to get my guys a significant raise, right? We can't, because even though the tariffs have not happened yet, well, All Sides Siding's already raised their prices.
I know they have.
Even though we build one of our custom sidings with them, which comes with us, Teflon, and All Sides.
Okay.
Just like how our window is made by Cardinal Glass, Lindsay Windows, and us with a 366 low E.
Yep.
It's hurting business, and it's hurting business where I'll talk to you on a different level about that. To the point where I couldn't get some things done this week that I planned on getting done. And now I am against. See, the threat of tariffs, that's fine. That's good to me, right? Because that just gets people to the table, right? Until it scares off everybody that could be affected by it. And then once everyone is affected by it, they're already doing things now that we're producing every day.
Yep.
And so now legally I can't go into more of that.
Yep.
because now we're defending ourselves on that part,
Yep.
because prices shouldn't be increased on something that's not increased yet.
Yep.
So now if it was just a threat, right, raise the negotiations, that's cool. I appreciate it, right? But I didn't know some companies would be fucking, and I'm gonna censor myself there for obligations to myself, because I know Nick and everybody like watch these, that way I didn't say something bad about outside. But the fact that now you're not, you're trying to make a new table before a new room needs to be built.
Yep, that's definitely part of it. Yeah,
this is what will
it's like a lot of things. You gotta have a good infrastructure before you fucking build on it. Like you can't build a house on sand and shit. Like it has to have a good foundation.
But our foundation infrastructure has been built, and we build houses on it. And the problem is somebody's scared in a certain company, which I have no obligation to say who. You obviously know already, right?
Yeah,
which now I can't say. You can cut pieces into it, not you, but other people. But it's at the point where it's like, I will publicly speak and say, hey, before I say this, I got to say this.
Okay.
If I believe that I don't own any company, right? And I'm definitely not I'm speaking on supplier and a business partner, not on CRI, right?
Yep.
I do not speak on their behalf. But if I believe these tariffs are coming, right? Then, okay, I'm going to say this is what's going to happen. You'll have to pay this at this point, but not until then. I want to be a good, diligent business partner as always, right? Be like, okay, the contract we have stands.
Yep.
That makes sense. That's good business, right?
Oh, yeah.
But if this tariffs happen, then the payment will be this. So what's happening in these other worlds is these companies are having communications with who they're partners with and who they sell with, and saying, we're raising them already.
Oh, I know they. A lot of big businesses have been doing that. Not the smaller ones that are trying to keep companies or whatever, but or business. But yeah, I get it.
Well, I don't know which business. I know, for example, one not off the top of my head, but Allside is not small by any means.
No, I know.
And the company I work for has helped them enlarge themselves. You're right. We're not their number one, but we do have one siding that we can only make with them. We used to have a actual contract with Royal Siding that comes out of Canada.
Okay.
And back in the day, it was too expensive to ship here. It was the thickest vinyl siding you can find on the market. That's part of our pitch, right? Because it was the truth. It's 55 mils as opposed to 30, 35 back then. And we had to stop carrying it. I loved it. They had longboard vinyl siding, like the size of from the my shin to here. Yeah. So they had cedar board, length vinyl siding. It was great.
I bet.
But yeah, the tariffs are fucking me personally. I can speak on my personal behalf legally. They're fucking me.
I bet. They're gonna fuck everybody. Like I said, the last time he did it, it was they admitted it was a $1,200 increase in what we had to spend every household. The last set of tariffs he did. So I mean, this one's more extreme too. So I can only imagine it's gonna be like an extra 3.
Well, it's even more on my household because my household depends on materials.
Oh, I know.
So I wonder where Teflon comes from. Does Teflon come from America?
Let me see here.
Because we actually Teflon our siding in. We have the best agreement because we actually get Teflon built into our siding, so it locks. You can withstand hurricane winds. It's literally the best siding you can buy. It is, and it has the backer board behind it. We have literally the best siding.
I think it's American made. It's made by DuPont.
Okay, so that won't affect us, at least that part then.
Yeah, DuPont.
So it'll just become PVC. Where's PVC coming from at the highest rate? PVC is virgin vinyl. It's not recycled bullshit that builder contractors build on the house. It's actually like thick ass, never been anything but PVC.
What country supplies America
PVC.
with PVC? Oh, God, not PVX, PVC. The United States imports significant amounts of plastic pipes, including PVCs, from Canada, Mexico, and China.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep, that's getting
That's
fucked.
why.
Let's see here. Colombia is the number one in the world. They hand out 21.4 million pounds of fucking PVC pipes.
No way.
That's what it says.
Well, we get it virgin PVC, so that means it's never been shaped into anything. Like it's
Yeah, just raw material, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says
Been trying to figure this
in
out.
2023, North America exported. So we sold $2.9 billion worth of PVC. So that must be fucking mostly Canada, I would assume.
Hopefully, because that's what we need. So, like builders grade vinyl, like if people want vinyl siding on their house,
Yep.
which we don't sell, well, that just comes from the recycled yard. All the shit you recycle,
Yeah.
well, that's just burned down into plastic, right?
Yep.
Mixed in with a bunch of chemicals and made into siding. Ours is straight PVC. Ours is straight, never been nothing else, never been recycled.
Yep.
And that's how we sell our siding, is because it's literally the best. And then we back it with a Teflon built-in backer board. So our backer board insulates your home thicker than insulation, right?
Yep.
Because it's so thick. And then we Teflon seal every piece of siding into place and screw it in. And so that's why our siding can withstand hurricanes, and no other companies can. And we have a patent with that with one of those companies and Allside.
Right.
Hopefully it ends up well.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh,
What?
the best. Oh god, the fucking best basketball chick in the world, Juju Watkins.
Lil James?
No, Juju Watkins, the fucking girl basketball player for USC, the best chick in the world.
Yeah, she's incredible.
Yeah, she just fucking busted her knee in the fucking beginning of the game.
So Washington quarterback, stay away from him.
Yeah, right, Jaden.
Yeah, you seen his mom? She
Yeah.
put bad juju.
I know she did, because now she just tore her knee up. I guarantee it. Poor chick.
That's sad as fuck.
That is gross. When you go down, you don't get nobody hit her. She just fucking gross. I feel so bad for her now. Ugh,
I'm sorry, man.
I know. As a guy with bad knees, I feel bad anytime someone fucks their shit up.
This guy has had broken leg twice.
Mhm.
I feel it. What are you watching there? What the fuck is that?
This right here? That's just Luca.
He's got a big ass dong, huh? What, just because he lost 48 pounds?
No, they're saying he was born for LA. His dad's saying that he loves being in LA more than fucking whatever it's called. Dallas.
Dallas?
Dallas.
I've love Make-A-Wish.
That's funny. The fuck?
I'm digging down deep. This is my last night drinking, not on Saturdays, for probably the next 3.5 weeks, 4 weeks, which will
Why you
be like a month.
You have your kid all the time?
Huh?
You have your kid all the time?
Nope. I'm getting work back to where it needs to be.
Okay, that's better. That's good.
So if I need to focus on one thing, I can't do it with this. So sometimes I have to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought it was going to be a perfect break. All of a sudden I come back, and then May, hey, no, turns out June. Oh,
That's funny.
we're going to smoke a fat ass bowl in fucking June now.
All right. Nice play.
Yeah, if you can help me with that stuff, though, man, that's fucking. It's just crazy shit, man.
Like I said, it'd be
Citizens
nice
don't
to
know
get
how to look at
it'd be nice to get actual breakdown. Because, like I said, it
Yeah.
says things that I can read, but it's like, what does that even mean, and where does that go in technically? Like what? Like I said,
Well, let me know what to ask for because I can obviously request records, you know.
you know,
And if you can make a video of it, guess what? You'll have full credit for the video and everything, and then I can use this to run. I'll run on this shit for fucking a year until I can fucking get everything going, and everyone will know everything. You'll have full credit, but
I get.
not this year, but next year I get off. I get off this year probation. Then now technically,
Yep.
it'll be the first time I'm off probation or bail for the first time since 2003. I'm not on bail or probation.
I just sent you the document that I've been looking at. Here's the budget for
I see it.
2025.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. I just can't wait because I'm gonna become mayor. Me and all my door-to-door guys are gonna make it that way,
Right.
and my boys are gonna be city council this year. They're gonna run for the 2 seats that are available for council. We're gonna win 2 seats this year, which won't be available for 2 more years, and then next year we're gonna win the other seats in the mayor spot.
Mm-hmm.
And then that means treasurer, that means council meetings, that means all votes. All votes are now coming from here.
You know what's fucked up now that I look at it? Because they were talking about how they're trying to cut the deficit, right? So in from 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, all those years they made money. No, yeah. So in 2020 they spent 76 million. They made 76 million. They spent 74, so they're up 2 million.
Now you're hearing John Cooley's voice.
Am I? Just saying. So then in
I love it.
in 21 they're up 5 million. In 22 they're up 3 million. In 23 they're up 12 million. In 24 they're up a half a million. So I want.
How many millions is that?
2, 7,
58?
10, 16, 16 and a half, give or take. I wonder what their budget looked like in the 90s then, where they're like,
So
how could they
for a company, which again a city is a company as well, right?
in a sense,
That's up that many million. When you only have 44,000 people living here.
not even. This is a city of Anoka. You guys only have like 18,000 people.
22, probably, right? Let's give or take. Let's put it at 20, right? 20,000, right? So how the fuck are we going to deficit? Why the fuck? Because the state is making them raise prices on different things that the state will not cover, including roads and taxes.
Well, I mean, I can show you my shit. We can look at mine because, like I said, my shit went down. So hold on.
I can't see anything, sweetheart. Hey. Here's the thing, though. Your value, though, is differently than valued in here. You're in a better county. And I know both counties because when my house was rated, it was rated by Sherburne and Anoka together.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to put my glasses on so that way I can see what you're trying to show me.
I'm just looking now. I'm seeing what Elk River.
Or no, just text it to me. Actually, just text it to me. Don't put it on the internet.
I already texted you for your city. I'm looking at my city to see if they got any information I can read. I mean, this is also from 2023, I think, or 2024. It's a couple years old. It's not the newest one. See, dude, Elk River does it better. So, like, they give you like a graph says like the city of Elk River budgetary funds, governmental funds, property funds, general funds and major funds, special funds, enterprise funds. Like, they have it broke down where I can actually like see like, okay, when they talk about this, they're talking about these 4 things. They're talking about this, they're talking about these 3 things.
Of course, Elk River is run by a bunch of rich people. They compete for it. Anoka is run by 4 rich people who have changed seats for the last fucking 20 years.
Right. Okay.
I wasn't the one that found this out, obviously. Conspiracy theorists have found it out who were not conspiracy theorists overall. You gotta remember, some conspiracies aren't theories.
No, if the thing is, if you have tangible evidence, it makes it a lot more credible. It's like anything else.
But you still can't do nothing, right?
I mean, you could if you fucking, like you said, you gotta get this guy out of office or whoever.
Yep. And the only way to get out of the office is you have to have significant money, right? Or me.
I want to say you can have
Or me.
you can have a ground movement. You know, one of those.
You can have a whole company going door to door for you while you hit every apartment. Saying you tired of your water going up and your gas going up and your simple things like garbage going up? Well, let's vote this way.
Let's see.
The only thing I can promise you
How about
is
this?
this. I will not raise it.
Dude, think about this. So Anoka, where is it? Anoka spends a fuck ton of money. Hold on.
Way more than they should.
Because you guys are like at 70 million a year. Elk River in 2024 only spent $39 million.
Yep. And Elk River is a
We lost
bigger,
money.
more
We're
important.
but we're going into debt. So the last 3 years we've lost money. In 21 we were up $1 million. In 22 we're down to, or no, 2022 we're up 2 million. 2023 we're down 3 million, and last year we were down 2 million. So we're working on a deficit, but we're building. So it's one of those. It's not necessarily bad to go in debt.
Barely. It's better to be in a deficit if it's earned.
That's
An
my
earned
point.
deficit is better than an earned fucking debt.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's so I always equate it to like, okay, if you go into debt because you're gambling, that's probably bad debt, obviously. But if I go into debt to own a business or buy a house, whatever, like that kind of debt, that's a good debt. Yeah, I see that.
You see this?
Yeah, what is it? Foam?
Me rolling out. Oh, this is how I roll out a thing of insulation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Insulation. Dude, in Elk River, we spent about $9 million on the liquor stores. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, but you make money there.
Let's see here.
You have single mother.
It doesn't explain actually yet right now. It doesn't explain if it makes money or not on that specific thing yet. Sure.
Look at this. Can I show you something?
Uh-huh.
Whew.
Yeah, we're supposed
So
to
I'm gonna.
we're gonna be down $1.8 million this year. Last year was 1.86 million. All right.
Yeah, I'd rather be down every year than doing what they're doing with us. You know what your city's doing? They're finding the funds and raise your taxes.
I mean, they have raised taxes. This is the first year it's gone down for me. So when I bought my house, my payment was like $1,320, and now it's like $1,500. So it has gone up a fuck ton. This is just the first year it's gone
That's your
down.
payment. What's the taxes? That's your payment. What's the taxes been?
Oh, like I said, they were like $470 when I came in. Now it's $550. Oh, $526 a month.
For your county?
That's what I pay for my escrow. I pay $526 every month.
Oh shit! You gotta look at the whole number. Hey, and when you figure out how to switch your homeowner's insurance, you talk to me, because I think I need to switch mine now.
I don't know. I know you have to get to once you get to 20% off, paid off, then you don't have to pay it no more.
Yeah, well, nope. Only if you refinance, which I'll never do, because once my 20% is paid off, I'm not gonna refinance off a 2.375 for a 5.8 fucking interest.
No, I get that.
We're fucked together, brother, in this world.
Yeah.
And guess what? You're not a fucking Democrat, and I'm not a Republican, Wally. I just want to point that out.
That's all right, brother.
Now, may I end up switching to a Democrat? Yeah. May you end up switching to a Republican? Yeah, but we got to figure out it needs state first. State has to come first.
No, I know. I mean, they're all important. They're all important because, like, technically, like the Fed shit trickles down to the states, and then the states trickle down to the counties, and the counties trickle it down to us. That's kind of how the whole game of government goes, in the sense of like.
Correct. It's just like how much? It's like, so voting comes from major cities, right?
Most of the population, yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's their most funding comes to, right?
Where the most funding goes to? You said
Yeah, I would say.
no. It goes to rural, like goes to like farmers and shit. A lot of the blue state stuff pays for.
Oh no, I'm not talking about farmers. That I view them as like a third
No, 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 no.
party. Like,
I'm just saying, but like the big blue cities, like Minneapolis makes a fuck ton of money, but a lot of their money goes to like Alexandria or Fergus Falls. These people that have big farms.
no,
So it's yeah, we
no.
we
A
subsidize
lot of
farming. Farmers don't make money. Farmers never make money. They
I know, and
the
because
government subsidizes them.
I understand that, and I know that why, because my mom is the first generation not to be a farmer.
Really?
So
That's
when
cool.
they closed down, yes, when they closed down their farm in fucking when she was 8
Yep.
in Malacca,
Mm-hmm. Malacca? That's
because they have their farm out there,
mm-hmm.
like big Malacca. Not where Malacca is now, like huge Malacca.
Yeah, when it was like
I
probably 30
think
cities.
I thank God, even when I was in foster care, that I wasn't a fucking farm child, bro.
Yeah, it's a different fucking world in life. I do understand.
That's fucking horse and the cow.
Like I said, I appreciate people that do it. So like, I'm not trying to talk shit because like someone's got to do it, and it's a good, like, it's good on.
Not that shit. That's natural farming. That's not even like
Yeah, I'm
you
not
know what
talking,
I've
yeah, I'm
never
not about
seen.
factory farming. I'm talking about real farmers.
Yeah, it was real. Like my mom's I can tell you from her childhood, she had a big dog as Saint Bernard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can tell her childhood. I can tell you this. I would not have damn it. Actually, you know what? I would have made it as a great farmer, and that would have been so gay, bro. I would have hated that so much.
That's funny.
I would not. Yeah, my mom, she was a farm girl. Got out in the city one time, met my dad.
Yeah.
He was working at a Tom Thumb. He had 3 girlfriends at the time, and he chose her.
That's funny.
Yeah. So then when she cheated, like whatever, you had 3 at the time, you know.
Right.
But I don't know. I think God almost like probably 4 times a year that I'm not a farmer.
Yeah, I mean, my dad's side of the family were all farmer people, so
Yep, my mom's whole side since they were here, they were farmers straight up. They had
yeah,
over half of Malacca.
yeah, my grandpa, their side of the family, whatever. The Germans that moved here, they moved to Melrose. That's where they're from, way up north.
That's so.
No, it's not. It's up north. It's by my cabin, kind of. It's like right
Is it
outside.
really?
It's like probably like 20 minutes south of Alexandria.
You know where I was today? Okay, so that's different. I was South Farmington today.
Oh, South Farmington. Okay.
So I was by 2 little towns, probably 301 at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 100, maybe 90 in the other one.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'll tell you what it is real quick because it's pretty dope. One of them starts with it seems like a very Hollywood place, but it's definitely not.
All right.
They're east of Farmington. East and north. Very small.
Very small, right?
Yep, they're east of Empire. What's it called? Let me put it in real quick. I brought my guys down there because I haven't done this. I haven't been this short in guys since 2012, so I figured I'd bring them down there for a day.
All right.
And we did very good. Let's see here. Okay, so Vermilion, Coates, and Hampton, Minnesota.
Right.
And every time I seen nowadays how all they have, like through all the fields, they have all them water turbines that just run like dramatically far. It's so cool, man. Part of me is I never got to see my mom's farm, like
You did or didn't?
my grandma's farm, I should say, because well, thank God, you know.
Yeah.
But I never got to see it until we went to it when we were older, and it was obviously like turned down and built into more fields.
Yep.
But Man, I'd be so scared of one of them rabid animals biting me. That's about all I got. I would have been afraid.
Right. Fuck, man.
'Cause have you ever ridden a horse?
Not since I was a kid.
So I've ridden a lot of horses, so like I don't mind that. But have you ever fucking fed a pig? Because I have not.
I have.
Really?
When we go to my cabin, there's a horse place, whatever it's called, Silver Stage, and they have so when like Evie or the kids are riding, I can fucking fuck around with like they have a bunch of animals there.
Oh, they're friendlies.
Yeah. Yeah, they got like 2 friendly pigs. They got like 3-4 friendly goats. They got a cool ass raccoon. They got a bunch of cool things that you can pet and like.
I like that shit. That shit's dope.
Yep, it is.
I'm afraid of what my mom talked about, those slaughter pigs. They didn't want you to get close to them.
Slaughter pigs?
Pigs for slaughter?
Yeah. I'm saying, what did she do to them, or what are you saying about them?
Oh, I'm glad I never. So I was always scared of them because of what she'd say.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Because she'd always talk about like how beautiful the horses were, which brought me to my Lionel house. You remember my Lionel house?
Mhm. Yep.
No fear riding fucking horses. I fucking just to lower my payment, I rented to illegals, so they can have their rodeos till the cops shut that down
Yeah.
when that dude got injured.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that's part of what got us out of there. Somebody got fucking almost killed.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah, they're having rodeos. I didn't know. I mean, and it was in the backyard, but it was 27 acres. How much of a yard do I have to
remember that.
watch?
Yeah, I remember all that. I remember you showed me the horse shit too. So I mean, I remember all that stuff.
Yeah, and they were cool, but man, a random fucking pagan random things. Oh man, I don't know, bro.
Ugh.
What are you looking at?
I'll play Risk now.
Wait, you play Risk on Xbox?
I play it on my computer, on Steam.
That matches to Xbox?
Huh?
That's what me and Jacob play here. Are you down to play Risk?
Dude, I love playing Risk.
You gonna be up in 15 minutes? I just gotta try and find.
I just started a new game. I'm gonna be up for like an hour, dog. These games take like an hour at least.
They do. Let me charge this phone up.
Yep.
I'm gonna go and try and find the proper staples that I need to be able to get that insulation into that wall there.
For sure.
And if I can do that, yeah, add me. Me and Jacob play that all the time, bro.
Okay. I can't remember what they call it. What
I
my
was
name
able
is.
to the hero. Say what?
I said I can't remember what my name is in this game. But you can see I'm fucking. The only thing that sucks about this game is that I like doing the manual pick. I want to manually pick my spots because I hate being.
Well, you know what? It won't let me click your watch stream.
Right now.
But you know what my name is on there, right?
I kill kids on Xbox.
Wait, what? Well, hold on. What kind of gay ass Risk is this?
Let's risk the game online.
No, this ain't the game.
I play Risk Global Domination.
You gotta get it on Ubisoft.
Ubisoft? What's their version called?
Yeah.
This was free on fucking Steam, so I downloaded it so I could play.
Pay for the real version. This shit's whack.
I mean, it's the same board. What's wrong with this board?
It's gay, first of all.
It's gay. That's what's it called? You remember in Wedding Crashers? She's like, "Why do you guys all hate me? Because you're a homo." Little grandma. Shit makes me laugh.
Jacob,
Ugh.
I hear him plowing down. I hear his girlfriend hammered. So he's just drunk. Jacob, come here. Hey, you, come here. Drunk girl, come here. Piss in your own mouth. Come here.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's not that gross unless your pussy's dirty.
That makes a difference.
Yeah, you heard me.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
Yeah, if your insides are clean, so is your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's funny.
This is not how I talk to women. This is how I talk to like my women best friends.
Which risk do you play?
Anyway, I play the D-Risk
Wait, okay, what is it called? It's an app on your phone, or you play it on like Xbox? You said, what do you play?
on Xbox. Should I go show you?
Maybe because I can see Risk Global Domination, I see Risk of Rain, I see Risk of Pain, Red Risk All Access.
Oh, if you're still playing, hold on, okay?
I am playing. I don't know. Hey, you got time, dude. I got plenty of time. I said I got like an hour
Okay.
till this game's over.
All right, I'll be back in like 4 minutes, okay?
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, I'll just be risking it and bisking it. Reading more, maybe. Why wait?
I know it's from Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. All right, let's see here.
Jacob,
Risk on Ubi.
hey, what's Risk from? Risk.
Yeah, it's called Risk.
You want to play?
The game of global domination. It's the same game. Pretty
You
sure.
what? You watching Power? You're finally getting into Power? All right, bro. When you get into the rest, you let me know. I'll be right back, doggy dog. Hey, tell your little female she better fucking understand the game of Risk. Hey, what company is it from, though, again? Ubisoft, right? Let me go grab one of my Xboxes from Jacob's room, Wally. I'll be right back.
That's all good, brother.
Johnny's room, I mean. Johnny's room.
2015. Where's the game of global domination? Yes, it doesn't say the global domination. The game of global.
Jake, you know where any of my staples are at? I know. I figured no one did. I just figured I'd ask.
Right.
I had things very good.
Gotta give it the old college.
I got this new long renew primo verb. Trying to kick back all the tobacco from my lungs, but I think this e-cig just killing it. Probably pretty gross. Oh no. Alright, nobody bump my fucking Xbox. More importantly, television.
What does this cost? And I don't think I can play with you because this game's I think only on Xbox and PlayStation.
I have Xbox.
I don't.
You said Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah. I'm playing on my PC.
But you have an Xbox.
I don't have an Xbox. I have a PlayStation 5, PS5.
You play it on that.
Well, then I can't stream at the same time.
You can. Just takes an extra minute, and then we can play. I can find a headset.
I mean, someday I thought about
All
moving
right.
my
I'll let you back
PS.
know then. Huh?
I said someday I thought about moving my PlayStation out here so I can have it in the same room, but I just haven't done it yet.
Crazy. Crazy, bro. Well, I have my Xbox just sitting on a table now in the middle of the room. Are we on Messenger still?
Yeah. We're on everything that we were on before.
We're going to my room and try to change it. It usually works for me.
All right.
let me see if I can swap this real quick. So I had Jacob Montgomery here on Sunday for taco dinner, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know how to make chicken good, but I get him like the chicken canned, you know?
Canned chicken?
Yeah, from Costco.
Yeah.
And it ends up good. I microwave it, ends up very good.
Okay.
For that, it's at Grant's for 2 days. Just the lateness from work now is just ridiculous.
What do you mean?
And I have no support system. Like, thank God for them. Well, dumbed down to 3 people instead of
Oh
11.
yeah. I get
So
it.
my hours are, you know. Let me see. God. If that works. Shit. Damn it, I can't transfer you. You're playing the game for a little bit?
Well, yeah, like I said, I have to. I'm fucking. I'm in it now. I can't just lose on purpose.
That makes sense. I have to poop.
Go for it, brother.
I don't think I can bring you with me. I have 3%. I was trying to help this, but I don't think I can. I think I'm going to have to big man it up, admit defeat, and call you in 20 after I poop.
All right, brother.
Or just rejoin the group.
Yeah, bro, I'm right here.
Ooh, if you're on Discord, I can rejoin you from my tablet.
Yep.
So my other phone has other, things.
Right.
All right. I love you. Just remember.
I love you, brother.
No, it wasn't say up there, though.
Huh? Where's up there? What? I don't know what he said. I'm gonna lose this game.
Don't you see? It says, I love cum.
Where?
On my ceiling. Did you not see
Oh
it?
yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, I didn't know what you're talking. I'm looking at my screen, like, what the fuck are you saying? I don't see nothing that you.
Well, never mind. It used to be John's room, so we've pranked him once.
No, I know. I remember that. I've seen that. I remember that shit.
I love you, brother. We're going to take a shit.
All right, brother. Love you. Peace out. See you in a bit.
We'll try and join us from the tablet, though. Hopefully you don't see my little pee-pee.
You never know.
So it's fun.
All right, brother. Peace out. I hate when they give me shitty rounds of fucking wrist. They put me in a horrible area. Spread. It's like, no. This guy's going to win, or maybe this guy. They got the best shot. I get the cash in. Risk. No risk it, no biscuit. Yep.
Known to mankind. I don't care, man. Okay, just dude, you are the worst human being known to mankind. I want you to know that what you have done to this state, to the United States, to everything else in this world. I don't care that your daughter's here. What you have done to people's families, what you have done to everybody else in this world. Son, don't call me son. One. I don't care, man. Okay, just dude, you are the worst human being known to mankind. I want you to know that what you have done to this state, to the United States, to everything else in this world. I don't care that your daughter's here. What you have done to people's families, what you have done to everybody else in this world. Son, don't call me son.
silly. Don't call me son. Don't you dare. I wonder if I can just make my own. Classic. Oh, fucking go figure. Shut down. Why? Do I need another fan in here or something? 'Cause this gets really hot. Not hot over here. It's hot. That is the fan push. No. I don't know. Not smart. Not smart when it comes to this world. We can read it. We can listen to this debate.
When it was the right time for my wife and I to launch our small business, we chose LegalZoom to create our LLC and business license. They made it so easy and made us.
Yep, it is.
You're a soy boy? Oh my god, dude.
Yeah,
Delusional.
wait, what's wrong with having feminine characteristics? Because I have no issue with the fact that I have feminine characteristics.
I never said there was an issue, bro. I'm just calling you a soy boy.
But you're trying to say that's like an insult, right?
You're taking it that way, man.
Okay, so it's not an insult?
It's if you want to take it as an insult, you can.
I'm
but
asking you how you mean it. Do you mean it?
I'm
as
just
an insult?
calling it as it is. You have
Are you
a lot of
saying
female
it as
characteristics,
are you
bro.
saying it as an insult though?
Do you want to take it as an insult, bro?
Standard. I wouldn't, because I don't think feminine characteristics are bad. I'm asking you if you think it's an insult though, because I think it's bad then because you sound misogynistic.
Misogynistic. You're a man.
Yeah,
Except
yeah, but
misogynistic.
you're disliking the feminine characteristics
Bro,
about
you
me.
love reaching, my
That is
guy.
that
You
is an
love
aspect
reaching.
of misogyny. That's
You love reaching, and then you like to divert the conversation to like a hate speech and stuff like that. It's cringe.
no. I was just pointing out that you don't like women.
No, you do, bro. You're a little crybaby, my guy.
That's rough, man.
Pull up your hair, bro. Come on. There's no way you go live every single day, but you can't pull up your hairline, man.
No, I'm not going to do it just because it's going to piss you off.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You're insecure, man.
Terribly insecure, dude. I'm horribly
You
insecure.
are.
And that's why
It's hilarious.
and that's why I'm going on a TikTok live and calling other people soy boys because they have feminine characteristics.
Speaking facts, bro. If you said anything factual to me, I'd take it on the chin.
Yeah, so like again, I think you're insecure whenever there's like a man that has feminine
now you're just
characteristics,
deflecting.
because what you realize is that like you're always going to be viewed as lesser than,
Soy boy
because it is the
beauty.
case that you can't be okay with yourself being feminine. And it's okay for you to be feminine. There's no
Soy
issue
boy.
for you to have
me if you're
feminine
soy boy.
qualities, okay? You having a negative association with feminine qualities is bad. It's not a
Okay,
good thing.
calm down, bro. Calm down, bro.
Well,
Serious
I have a question.
now.
I have a question. Do you think mothers should pass down some of their characteristics to their kids?
Maybe in some cases, but not feminine traits.
So then
like
why
with
would you?
bro.
So then why would you stigmatize me from having traits maybe that I
soy
learned?
boys? No, it's not the same.
Why would you stigmatize me for having traits that I learned from my mother?
Well,
Hello.
having a high pitched voice. Oh,
No, I'm not saying.
bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying for like
poop?
the feminine characteristics that you'd apply to me.
God.
I'm saying a lot of these are probably because of
Yeah,
the,
yeah. Wash my
experiences
hands.
I've had
Everything.
with my.
Everything. Ugh.
And everything. How are you?
All right. All right.
Show me a screen of what you took over.
Oh, I was just listening to fucking people debate.
You're not playing Risk anymore?
I already lost. They put
No
They
way.
put me in a bad spot. Like I said, I hate. That's why I wish it was, I need to start playing games that are mandatory than or a manual fucking putting on instead of. I usually just do auto because it's quicker, but it's like sometimes they put you in such bad spots. Like fuck, dude, I'm fucked. They put like 2 spots in like here, 2 spots here, 2 spots
What
here.
What do you try to take over first?
South America or Australia. That's always the best if you can get those right away.
It is, or Africa. So I
Africa
told
was-
Joshua the other day. Can I do a parent thing real quick?
Yeah.
So I told Joshua the other day, I said, all right, fine, you can get access to your vaults. Which the vaults are these, you know?
Yeah.
I said, make a throwaway pile and a keep pile. Well, that's his keep pile. To his throwaway pile.
Right.
I was like, no.
Right.
Little as you know, nothing's getting thrown away. It's waiting for him for in the future, but nope. So you gotta go through everything. You want to play a game with me?
Well, I can't play on the other game. I told you.
You have Ubisoft, don't you?
Maybe. I don't know. I never don't. I didn't know.
Look on your computer for Ubisoft Risk.
Let's see.
Oh, I fixed my furnace, by the way.
Your furnace?
Yep. Turns out if you get enough time, you figure it out. Well, this would look clean if not for Joshua's toys.
Really?
That's laundry. It's my bad.
Do-do-do. 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 It's taking forever to load.
If you got room for it, because I would love to plug it in and play a game.
Let me see here.
Risk is the favorite game in this household.
It's a good one.
It is. I feel like everything I do in life is a risk, you know?
Technically, it is. Ugh. What's my password and shit?
Ubisoft password, that's a tricky one.
Can't log in. Let's see what it says. Only time I ever used Ubisoft is when I fucking played the one new Star Wars game, whatever it's fucking called.
Yep, I downloaded it for that because you told me that you have to download it.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't have time.
My
So like,
problem
I
is
never got the time.
They don't let left-handers play the game.
You know what?
They don't let left-hand people play the game, basically, because you
know-
can't keybind things to the left-handed people. Apparently,
You know I'm left-handed.
I am left-handed. A lot of it.
That sucks.
I know. I
Oh,
keyboard and mouse with my left hand, so or I mouse with my left
And
hand.
very glad it started then.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm plugging HDMI behind this big ass TV. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
1 second. If you don't succeed, try again. Trying to pop my big head behind a little space to try and.
All right.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, but I get you on the left-handed shit.
It's funny, the thing when I try to change the password, it says you cannot use a password you recently used. I'm like, you motherfucker. It wasn't the password just a minute ago when I used it. I hate when it does that shit.
Yep, I get those ones. So anytime it's a password I don't care about, I just say Lindy0123 explanation.
Yeah.
My beautiful brother. So if I get a headset for this, we can just talk on this without having to do this.
Technically.
You have never video gamed since Guitar Hero on that.
Right.
Remember when I won the lottery and I won like $1,080 on the scratch off?
Yeah.
About that very nice tube TV. It was the last version of it. Do you remember that?
I do. Oh, fuck.
It was the best at Guitar Hero though. Or sorry, Rock Band at the time, I
Whatever
think
you
it
wanna
was
call
called. I don't know. We had fun though.
Fuck yeah. Oh man.
Go.
Fuck! I just changed it. This is really. I'm never gonna. That's why I don't use Ubisoft. I just changed it. I just did it, and now they're saying the password is not right. Like I just made it. I know it works.
Take a few minutes. Take a few minutes. This is okay, because I gotta be right back anyway. I'll be back in like 5 minutes, okay?
Okay, just let me know.
No worries. Is that okay?
Of course.
Still less time than your game would have taken, right?
Huh?
Still less time than your game would have taken if I'm back in 5.
True.
Yeah, this is the risk I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Wait. Just says Risk? Doesn't say the game of Risk or whatever? It's blue?
It's pretty incredible. How the fuck am I holding that? There it is. Should I click on it and send you details?
If you want, I don't see it. Oh, yay, it finally worked.
I did?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
All right. See if you can download the game. See if I can cross-platform. I'll Google that right now. Where's my other phone? How is this phone? See if this phone works for it. Should. It's Josh's birthday. Not Joshua. So keep Josh in my heart. See here.
What? Why does it keep sending me this game?
Is Risk cross-platform with Xbox and PC?
I don't even see the game at all here.
Is Risk plus crap form? Oh man, fuck that up. Oh, hang on. Can you play cross-platform between Xbox and PC for the game of Risk?
Main 2 Wiki. Fandom. As of March 2022, there is no cross-platform play between the PC and console versions.
That's the Risk of Grain 2. Hang on. The game of Risk. Xbox.
Here's what I found.
I don't even see it at all.
Is the game of Risk on Xbox platform with PC?
These are the top results.
Oh. Urban Assault is. Let me see. Risk Global Nations cross-platform between PC and iOS and mobile. You should look up real quick.
I don't even see Risk on their fucking Ubisoft website thing.
What about Hasbro Game Channel? HASBRO.
Isn't that what the global the one I'm playing? I'm pretty sure that it's Hasbro.
You should check. I hope so, because this would be awesome. Now, I'm sure we can between PlayStation and this, but PC should be, because PC and Xbox are more intertwined between Microsoft.
Yeah, you can cross-platform between PC and mobile on the game I'm playing.
Say it one more time, boss.
The one that I'm playing, you can cross-platform between phones and PCs and shit.
Try my version. The
I
Hasbro
can't find
game.
your version, bro. That's what I'm telling you. I can't find it. I looked through the whole goddamn Ubisoft page thing, and they don't have your game. It don't exist no more. They might.
Don't go to UB then. Don't go to
I couldn't
UB
find
then.
it.
Just go. Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it in Ubisoft. I couldn't find it in Steam because Steam has every fucking game, and I couldn't find it there. So they must have discontinued it. That's what I'm assuming.
And it is on Ubisoft because that's where I got it on.
No,
Damn it.
That's what I'm saying. I literally went through all these Ubisoft games, and I can't find fucking one.
Do you see a Hasbro connection between 3 different games?
What do you mean?
Hasbro would connect Monopoly, Risk, and another game.
I don't know. I'm not sure. You just download the one I got that we can play right now.
An Xbox?
You can download it anywhere. You can download it on your phone or your tablet, or whatever the fuck, too.
All right, it makes me sadder though, because it's like so like they make it like the sound effects, everything are just so incredible.
That would be probably. I always have my settings at 0, anyways. But yeah,
it's awesome. I love it.
Oh,
All right, what's the game? What's the game called on?
Risk Global Domination.
War and Order, or okay, there it is. Yeah. War and Order paid more money, and they got ahead. They're like, nope, we're the first one that's going to pop up.
All right.
So now,
What's the temperature like? Spiky maybe.
I'm at 11%. Please try to look for it if you can, because I promise you, you will not be disappointed.
I bet not.
Pretty awesome.
All right.
Like very few games like get me interested. You know.
Yeah.
Have you played the Hogwarts game?
The Hogwarts?
Yeah, you beat that really quick, right? If I remember, right?
Yeah.
You beat that within like 2.5 weeks, right?
Yeah, probably like it with
You didn't do all the side missions?
Huh? I did all the missions, bro. I almost 100% of that game. I'm missing like 10 secret things that I can't seem to find.
Oh, okay. So you played it like a lot.
Uh-huh. When I game out like that, yeah, I game the fuck out.
I love that. So that's how I feel about games too, because I mean, Madden, I do the tournaments across the U.S., you know, but
Yeah.
I don't anymore because after this last year, I mean, I finished better than 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I got smoked.
Did you?
This year, oh yeah, this year, oh man, I was surprised it came back this year. I was like a reborn Christian because I was reborn again. Because man, holy fuck, 2 years ago I got murdered. But it was my first time playing in years. It's installing, just so you know, not stalling time.
No, I got you.
Just
You're good.
installing. Oh yeah, dude, it was brutal. It was bad. Because I didn't play for a while.
Mm-hmm.
When that happens, you know, you're down to lose. So is this gonna be a game I can play while I shave my beard then?
What was that?
Because I can't play. Will this be something I can play while I shave?
Yeah, I mean, I play games where like you have to make a move within like whatever it's called, like 90 seconds.
On the Xbox, I at least have minutes like between 5 different countries. I like that though.
Yep. Update that. Go to local tabs.
All right, I got Risk here. This one?
Yep.
Okay, give it a minute to load. I'll be right back, okay? I don't like giving them the full honest opinion.
What was that?
They're like, oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, 16 to 21, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they even asking for this shit? I'm a new player. Start playing Risk.
All right. Yeah, you gotta do a
I don't know what
tutorial.
game.
Oh yeah, you gotta just do that quick.
No, I'll just fast forward. Or I have to.
I think you have to make sure you can know how to play. I suppose they don't want people that don't know how to play the game to play the game. Whatever.
That's crazy. That makes me like, these are the type of games I just quit playing.
All right.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious? So, nothing right. Hey, sis, I'll be you at this. What the fuck are you talking about? So they don't have actual countries here.
No, they do. They'll say you're taking over whatever.
It is fucked. So they're making me pull that one. Move that many people and I'll move one. Alright, whatever. Oh, maybe it's a different wing planet. Well, you can't move over 4 countries over another country. It's not a Risk is played.
Mm.
I have Risk, my favorite one I've never played yet. So I have Risk, Doctor Who, which is Evolved Daleks.
Yeah.
I don't even go through all this shit. Easier troops. How many attack phases go? So you can attack over other countries on this one.
What do you mean? No, you can attack the countries next to you.
So red's trying to attack me at blue, huh?
Let's see. No, they want you to attack yellow.
But red just reached a hand, which is weird. Alright, defeated cards. Do you get to cash in cards on this game just like regular Risk?
Yep.
Alright, sweet. So why even do all this shit?
Because, like I said, if you're a new,
So
it's just because you're a
one.
new player, they probably assume that you gotta fucking whatever. It's stupid. I get it.
But don't you remember growing up on the game? You want the tutorial?
Yeah, the tutorial parts of games. Yeah.
Yeah, so then you click the tutorial.
Sometimes.
Here's my part. So it's not even asking me about that country. It's
No.
asking me to jump over.
Because this game, there's different modifications that people can make where you can play like in where you can't see countries next to you. It's called Cloud and Storms and shit. I usually don't play those versions, but there are different versions. They jazzed up the game. There's different maps too. You can play like.
Well, let me turn this down. If we play, I don't want to play that one. I want to play a traditional where you have to be lined up.
No, I know that. I get that. No, I'm saying, but they have like
I want
different
to
maps.
play
They have like World War II.
Ukraine.
They have like World War II maps, like Earth 2225 or something like that. Like they got.
Like that. Template. Why did you want to still make me attack? Tap your blue. Now I'm attacking yellow again for the 3rd time. I get it. You attack the country, you get the cards.
Still does it.
I mean, the guy I usually play with. No troops. So to fortify your territories, you must have 2 or more troops to move. Yeah, obviously. Let me see. You want me to move 7 to my 9? So stupid. Alright, move all 6. I don't care. I'm so excited that you like this game.
It's a good one, baby. It's a
You,
good one.
you need to get. Oh, I know. You need to get the version we've been playing for a decade. And also, yes, well, yeah, I'm your baby. I like your heel turn, man. It's been wild.
Mm.
This part of me, it's like, oh, it's crazy. He's going nuts, but yeah, you're going full blown heel. I respect it.
I'm just saying that what I say is usually factual. I don't speak. I don't like things. Like I just try to take the numbers, man. Look at the numbers and the
I
actual.
believe everything I'm saying is factual, and I love you.
The thing is,
It's making me like click like on. Look at this.
yeah,
It's
because
like,
it wants you to fucking cash in cards, teaching you how to cash in.
yeah, you don't do that until you have 40 fucking characters from it. Oh, now so 10 is the maximum in here.
You can do either or. There's a progressive or a set limit. People do set
I
limit
thought
games.
I thought if you had 10 cards, then 10 cards is 40 units, right? So like the old one.
I don't know. We always played. You had to cash in at 5 cards. You had to cash in something.
Whatever. As we go. I'd rather figure out as we go than do this shit.
Oh, I feel that.
But yeah, so you know that my full face turn's coming soon.
Yeah.
Slash heal, right? Makes me want to do one more thing. It says, manually roll the dice. Okay, here. Look. Okay, here. I'm twisting the dice. Oh, blitz dice. No, I'm not doing that soft dice shit. I hate that in the regular game.
You don't like blitz dice, you're saying, or you do?
I like when they all go.
Yeah.
I'm a man that hates wasting time.
I get that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, what are you saying? 'Cause I'm like, I like the blitz dice where it fucking does it.
Yeah, no, they're saying like blitz like a small amount. That's what they're calling it.
Oh.
Alright, seems like I will be appropriate for you. Your prince is ready, I believe.
Okay.
Says battle 30, let me claim
Oh,
something.
I am dank sided here. Cool. I did pick that as my name. Alright, so.
Now I'm doing a white survival. Fucking hang on, I hate this thing. I liked it when I first did it until I downloaded it and realized it's not actually a real game like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever downloaded it and realized it's not actually really like that?
Yeah.
They bring all this meat over here. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna fast forward. Zero. Boom. Alright, tell me how to join you.
I don't know. I never actually joined. Let me see here. Friends. Let me see here. Invites. How do I send a. Okay. How do you.
I can join the Discord community.
Yeah, I don't do that. That's. How do you fucking.
I can join yours, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, copy. Hold on. I'm going to send you the link in Discord right here. Actually, I'm just going to DM me right here. Hold on. Do it.
On Discord?
Yep, hold on. That right there is
So
my,
I'm-
that one there is my player's name or whatever you want to call it.
Copy text.
That's
Alright, send it down.
And I don't
Profile, health settings. Go probably profile, right?
I should be, yeah.
Friends. My personal profile would be my friends. Settings. First account. Profile. Language, gameplay, and support. I think I may need your help here. Oh, I got it, I think. Friend invite. Hang on. I'm gonna add you by your ID, which is that. Done. Share to invite using. I'm doing that. Add friend via invite. Paste. Done. So let me here. What we'll have to do here.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna send you via Facebook.
I got you.
I'm not sure which.
Are you General Malice or whatever?
I didn't make a name.
All right, that might be. I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, it says you're online, so that's probably you. All right. No, how do I send like a? No, hold on. No, I don't know how to work this yet. I've never actually sent it in or whatever. Free for all.
Our magicians.
Okay, we can't play. We can't play the rank games though. We can only. Well, we could. What I could do is I could make a game, and you'll see like my table, whatever, and then you can join it. It'd be a rank game then.
Do it up. I don't care.
I got you. Hold on. Create a game. Why? Dude, this is really starting to piss me off. Some of my games just keep crashing. Like, all of a sudden, just kick me out of the game.
See, it'd be easier for you to join mine, and I swear to God, it would. A PlayStation's two fucking controls.
Why?
I moved mine from my son's room.
Yeah.
Like you just move it from wherever it is, one spot. One HDMI cord, you can have it on your computer. One HDMI plug-in.
Hold on. Control Alt what? Escape. The fuck? Control Shift. Okay, that. Okay.
Hey, Jakey. Side of me?
Huh?
I asked Jacob a foreign question to see if he'd hear the mobile version. I wonder what it said. I said, Jakey, tomorrow can I put you inside of me?
Mm.
Normal Joe questions around the house.
Yeah. Firefox is using memory, CPU, 14%. And then just shut down. No, okay. 4%. Windows Manager. Start menu. Check the RAM issue.
There we go. Oh, looks like you lost some fan club.
15%, so that's not too bad. I'm guessing. Okay.
So if you lost these for being too thick,
Menu, Windows.
then these are for being too thin.
All right, I gotta restart my computer.